I'm 20 years old.
For sure. Do you think that being gay is wrong or moral?
Fart, poopy diarrhea, fart diarrhea, fart, twerk, do.
That was that was so good. That was so good. That was a great troll. J-Man, like, come on, man. You want to go over the same thing? Because it sounds like you didn't get it last time.
Man, I want to talk about the slurs, man. But if we can't talk about the slurs, then we're gonna.
We just talked about it yesterday. We'll have that topic here pretty soon, man. We'll have it pretty soon.
Right. So let's talk about this gay stuff, man. Let's talk about this gay stuff. So, you know, when you gay, you can't have kids. Why can't you have kids, Parker?
Well, you can have kids, right? People who are gay many times are fertile. Most of the time they are fertile, right? So I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay,
What?
Parker. If you gay, what that mean you like, Parker?
Means you're attracted in a general sense to the same sex. Does that mean that you can't have children? No. I mean, I don't see how that would make you infertile or anything.
So, hey, Parker, if me and you dating, can we have kids?
Like in having intercourse?
Yeah.
I assume not, because I assume you're male.
So how can that be good?
What's up?
How can that be good?
How could that? What do you mean? How can that be good? Right?
Like,
Okay.
how can that be good?
So again, if it is the case that I engage in intercourse with a woman who is infertile, is that good?
Okay, but when you speaking of infertile women, you know, I don't know what kind of gametes they got, but they got a specific type of gametes and, you know, different types of things like that. So that gives them you know, I read one definition of a female and it's like you got signs of giving birth. So like that's a sign of that they can give birth when they was born with a vagina. So like like it's still a female. So I'm confused.
It would be an indicator, but it wouldn't be always true. So I don't know why you'd use that as a point in this scenario because it wouldn't indicate its truth.
Like that, like.
But it
So
doesn't indicate the truth in this
when they
scenario.
come out, you thinking, oh, they can have kids, but something's wrong with them, and they can't have kids.
No, you're assuming something is wrong based upon your own notions because it's considered abnormal to you.
And when something is like when something
Is
goes,
something abnormal wrong?
well, like I don't really know too
My
many.
eye color is abnormal. Is there something wrong there?
I ain't say it was, but you know, it's exceptions for everything, Parker. You know, in football, it's exceptions when you murder somebody, or I don't know if I say that word, but when you unalive somebody, there's exceptions. You know, eye color exception. You know, but you know,
So then why are you holding an all-encompassing rule then? So are you saying that if gay people produce children, right, and then engage in gay intercourse after that, is there anything wrong there?
well, that wouldn't be that wouldn't be a gay man.
What do you mean?
That's not a gay man. If they have sex with a woman,
You don't
that's
have to
not a
have
gay
sex
man.
with someone to produce a child. In this scenario, right, if they're engaging in gay intercourse, right,
Yep.
after the fact that they've already produced children, are they doing anything wrong?
Yep.
What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that?
Why you effing boys, bro?
What's wrong with that? Appreciate it. And also, it's not a boy; it's a man, right? There's two adult men engaging in intercourse, or two adult women.
Hey man, I really just want to talk about slurs. Hey, so I feel like it's
No, bro,
wrong
but
to
you have an
use slurs.
incoherent position. Like, come on, address the incoherency. Like, come on, I understand you want to talk about other things, right? That's trying to get you to deflect, right? But like, then why do you still hold the position on this?
Well, my real position on this is that if everybody can't do it, then it's wrong. If everybody can't have sex with boys, then it's wrong, bro.
Why are you saying boys?
Or well,
Adult
men or
men,
whatever.
men having intercourse with men. Yeah.
If you know what I'm saying,
If everyone can't do it, then it's wrong, right? Okay. So if I played video games all day today, or no, I go on TikTok all day today. Everyone couldn't do this. Am I doing something wrong?
I'm saying if everybody did
If
it,
everybody did the job that I'm doing right now, we would not be able to survive.
what?
Okay? Yeah. What do you mean? If everyone was a TikTok debater, how the hell would we get anything?
Parker, Parker, in order to be a TikTok debater, you would have to get even to that age. So you would need food, water, and whatever necessities that you need in life to even get to that point of being a debater.
No. Again, everyone just adopts this job. You're saying that if everyone adopts this type of action, I appreciate the super dog, thank you so much. Then, if it leads to destruction, then it's bad. Okay? If everyone adopted being a TikTok debater, right? Everything would go to shit. We wouldn't be able to have food. There'd be no agriculture.
Why
right? There'd be no scientists. There'd be nothing. Right? Everyone would just be a TikTok debater. Okay? Then society would not be able to continue. Is there something wrong with me being a TikTok debater?
But the thing is, if everybody was a TikTok debater, like I'm not a farmer, Parker, but guess what I can do? I can plant a watermelon, and you know that's probably like stereotypical because I'm black. But like, you know what I'm saying? I can still plant some stuff and water it, bro. So if everybody,
I'm confused what your point is, man. I'm talking about like if everyone did this job, being a TikTok debater, right? We would not be able to continue. Is it wrong for me to be a TikTok
why
debater?
wouldn't we be able to continue, Parker?
Appreciate the hand art. Well, because we wouldn't be able to suffice our need to survive, right? Because everyone's just doing TikTok all day.
So if we survive, how do we suffice our need to survive? And you don't go on TikTok all day. You go at a certain time.
Appreciate the little ground. Thank you. All I do is go to TikTok in school. Like that's literally all I do, right?
Okay. So how do you survive? How do you suffice your survival?
I eat food that I pay for because I make money.
And you can't do that if everybody was doing TikTok?
No, because I would have no food to buy. What food would we buy? Who's doing the agriculture? Who's putting it in the grocery stores? Who's trucking it? Who's getting the gasoline?
You realize that
I'm confused. No, let me know. Please, J-Man, let me know.
You realize there's other ways to get food, bro.
How? How are we going to do it as we're all TikTok debaters? What supply chain exists?
You pick up a pum pum, you know what I'm saying? Or, you know, and you go get an animal, bro. And you cook the animal and you learn how to survive.
In LA? What water would I get?
Bro.
If we didn't have irrigation systems, what fucking water am I gonna get to survive? Please let me know. I'm so gone, dude. I'm gone, dude. There's nothing.
I'm looking at the comments and I'm hearing what you saying. So obviously everybody in here don't got no type of survival instincts, bro.
Dude, yes, most people would not be able to, if every supply chain was cut off, be able to survive, right?
Okay.
You're like this could be like The Walking Dead without zombies.
Parker, so let me tell you how this fits my principle of if everybody in the world can't do it, then it's wrong. So what
is it wrong?
Would people still live? Would people still live, Parker?
Wait, people would still live if people were gay.
No, bro. If everybody, okay.
I don't know what you're talking about.
If everybody was gay,
what are just people just gonna like get raptured?
No, nobody would be able to be born. Who gonna
no. Do you understand that people throughout all of history who are gay? I've told you this point a million times.
Okay,
have engaged in intercourse with the opposite sex. There's artificial insemination. There's IVF. Right? There are many ways that people who are gay can reproduce.
Okay, so you should know what I'm about to say next, Parker, and what is that? So do you think being gay back then in the 1900s was gay, bro?
Dude, do you understand? I literally gave conditions to suffice that. Again, they can engage in intercourse with the opposite sex.
Okay, but Parker, that's not being gay. Being gay is...
What do you mean being gay, right? Being gay is the attraction, right? There are many circumstances that people who are gay have been in, right? Again, and even back then, you didn't have to do that. There are other ways that you could use. Like, are you saying that like back to the point in which we were like Homo erectus or something?
What? I don't even know what a Homo erectus is, bro. I'm gonna keep it a band with you, bro.
For sure. Okay, man. I don't know. So like, do you get the point I'm trying to say there?
Bro, Parker, I beat you. Now I'm about to beat you with slurs, bro. It's okay to use slurs, bro.
What'd you beat me with? I'm confused.
Because I proved to you that I'm the first man to prove to you that being gay is wrong. Do your homework on.
How'd you prove to me?
Cause if everybody in the world can't do it, then it's what, Parker?
Is again, I'm asking you the question. Is it wrong for me to be a TikTok debater?
No.
Okay, but if everyone did it, we wouldn't be able to survive.
Okay, Parker. And we
If
just
all we
okay,
did was
Parker,
do
we just went
TikTok all
over
day,
this.
we won't
We
be able
just
to
went over this.
survive.
We just went over this, Parker.
There aren't supply chains.
Bro, some people won't be able to survive, but the world would.
Again, like if everyone just had to do TikTok every single day, we would not be able to have anything to eat.
Are
Again,
you
because
crazy?
regardless of whether or not you think that they would do other things, right, you have to be a TikTok debater every day. That's
What is
the
that?
claim, right?
What does that mean? Like, what is being a TikTok debate? Like, okay, you can, like, you still have time to
Yeah,
eat.
do 12-hour, no. 24-hour TikTok streams every day. Is that wrong?
Yes.
Yes.
24-hour streams.
It's immoral? 24-hour streams?
Well, wait. No. Because you can easily.
But if you did it every single day, all the time, right? Every single person on the planet, we wouldn't be able to survive.
No, that's not the case.
That's the way. That's your reasoning, though.
You can pick up your phone and be on live. You can have your phone with you while you doing TikTok debates. I can't.
You're using your phone, by the way.
I can go to the bathroom or go to the store right now or whatever while I'm debating you right now.
No. I can't leave, right? Because my setup is here. So again, if they're doing the exact same job as me, right, and I do a 24-hour debate stream, okay, is that
But you don't
immoral?
do
Because if that was
24
extended across the board, right,
Bro.
then it wouldn't lead to any type of survival.
You keep adding things, bro. There's not just one way to just do TikTok live. There's not just one way to do this TikTok.
I'm just talking about, okay, I'm literally just talking about if I do a 24-hour stream, right, is it wrong? Because again, if everyone did that, right, all the time, we would not be able to survive. That was your claim.
Why wouldn't we be able to survive though?
Because we wouldn't be able to have any type of supply chains for anything that we need to survive.
And that's why you do it
Because
yourself.
you'd be doing a 24-hour stream.
But I'm saying that's
You
why
wouldn't be
you
able
do
to
it
sleep.
yourself, though.
Wouldn't get what?
But that would just be wrong in general because you can't even survive. Like,
So
just
is it wrong on an individual level to do a 24-hour stream?
every day?
Yeah, no, just again, right? No, because again, you saying every day is because you were adding it like somehow we need to compare like the individual circumstance of you doing it once to every single day of your life.
Okay, so if you do a 24,
This is your argument, dude.
You can lose. Yeah, you can do a 24-hour stream. What's wrong with that? But the next
Okay, but if everyone did that all the time, we're literally not going to lead to like any type of reproduction.
Okay,
It's not
so
going to be
now you're
life.
saying-
That's literally your argument. You want to know why it doesn't make sense? Because your fucking argument makes no sense. That's
Bro,
literally the reason.
Parker,
Unironically, you want to
this
know why you're
don't
not
make-
getting it? Because your argument it doesn't make sense.
Parker, I'm
why,
gonna be
like
real with
why? Just because someone's doing it on an individual circumstance, would you have to apply it to everyone in society?
Hey.
Like that just doesn't follow at all. I appreciate the
Parker,
handout. Thank you so much.
Parker, I ain't gonna lie, you ain't making no sense. But like I don't know, like you.
What did I say that didn't make sense? I explained what didn't make sense and what you
said a
said.
lot.
So
You
what did I
said-
say
you
that didn't
said-
make sense?
You said a lot of nothing.
Well, can you
said
tell me what I said?
Nothing. You just said you was just saying shit. You was just saying shit. Okay, but let's say I lost this. Okay, I want to talk about slurs. Slurs, is
Dude,
okay.
right? Like, honestly, conversations with you, J-Man, they're so productive. They're so productive. I don't think that
Okay.
any conversation that I've had with you, you've actually been able to state back what I said to you. Appreciate the mic drop. Thank you so much.
All right, so look.
No. Like, actual genuine question. Why should I continue to engage with you given the fact that you haven't engaged with anything that I've said here?
I have, bro, but we just going in circles, Parker. So we just gonna agree to disagree. I'm gonna see if I can change your mind on why slurs can matter.
Do you want to come on when I do that topic?
I wanna come on when you do that topic because I feel like it's like if somebody wanna call me the N-word, I feel like it's emotionally good for them to call me the N-word for their emotions, bro. Like, cause I know the N-word was a big discussion yesterday. So I feel like if I want everybody to be authentic,
I appreciate the hand art. Thank you.
I want everybody to be authentic, bro. So
We can, J-Man, we can have that conversation on that topic, man.
all right, bro.
I don't know how the hell you consider that emotionally good. I don't know what the argument would be for that. But Megan, I appreciate the subscription. Thank you so much. He just left, by the way. I didn't kick him out. Um, but bro, what the hell? I'm so confused, chat. I'm so confused. Everyone tap that screen. Let's try to get to 100,000 likes. If you want to help get out to more people, share the live. Let's go on to the next person. Only send a guest request if you think that it's wrong or immoral to be gay, y'all.
You?
Yo, what's up? How old are you?
20 Birdie.
For sure. Do you think that it's wrong or immoral to be gay?
I ain't nothing wrong with LGBT barbecue sauce. I don't think there's nothing wrong with it. Because everybody has their own thing. Everybody has their own preference. So you can't really judge anybody. Everybody lives life on how they want
Do you
to.
think it's wrong to engage in gay intercourse?
Me personally, I'm not going to sword fight nobody. But other people live their lives how they want to. I just don't sword fight another guy. Ain't nothing wrong with it.
God, I don't know why they sent a request. Chat, what's going on today? Tap that screen, everyone. Let's try to get to 100,000 likes. If you want to help get it out to more people, everyone share the live. I don't know. They just literally came on to like say stuff like that and to like make fun of people. Like, that was literally all they just did. But yeah, we're gonna go on to the next person. Only send a guest request if you disagree. We're just looking for some debates, everyone. They said sword fight. Yeah. Yeah. What's up? How old are you? Hello. That's great. I love TikTok. TikTok when I just get on, it's honestly the greatest. It's honestly the best I've ever seen, chat. Honestly, the best I've ever seen. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
I'm 25 years old.
Do you think that's wrong or immoral to be gay?
First I'd like to clarify how we know if our action is wrong or right.
Like in general? I mean, it's
Yeah,
going to be based upon the circumstance, right? So like,
right.
it just depends on the circumstance we're talking about. I'm a particularist. I'm not like I don't have any like guiding moral principles that are applicable to any scenario. I mean, every
Yeah.
scenario.
So then when we figure out how we could know if our action wrong or right is then we'll be able to know if being gay is wrong. So I'll give you one example. If the harm of something outweigh the benefit of it, you think that is something good to do?
Say that again. I couldn't hear you.
If the harm of something outweigh the benefit of it, do you think that is something good to do?
If the harm outweighs the benefit, generally no.
Right, so that's how we can determine for a start whether our action is wrong or right. Correct?
Yeah, in a general standpoint, sure, right. But I'm just
Right.
asking, right? How could you apply that to this scenario to say that being gay is
So,
wrong?
so if the
Because I
whole
mean,
world was
that would be your stance, and I would understand that, right? But I mean,
okay,
you'd say that in the argument, right?
and then your emotional feeling is no way to determine whether something is wrong or right. Correct?
No,
How you feel
wait,
about
wait.
something?
Like morals are based upon like empathy and rationality. So clearly, like the way that we feel about particular things absolutely influences our positions, morally speaking.
Right. So your emotional feeling is no way to know something right. For example, I don't mind to be extreme with the example, but the example is meant to be extreme. That some people will love to kill people. They enjoy the sight of seeing their eyes roll back in their heads when they slit their throat, and they love this feeling. Do you think that is a right thing to do?
No, clearly not.
Exactly. So let me
Again,
say,
I've told you already in the conversation, I don't hold to any moral principles. So I don't not understand what that
no,
was a critique
we
of.
just trying
That
to
was just a
understand.
weird analogy that you just brought up because it
So,
didn't relate to any
oh no,
principle that I outlined.
I'm trying to get to somewhere, right? So
I
now,
don't know where you're getting if I didn't have a principle
okay.
that I set
So
up.
when we come into being gay, that's just so we know something wrong, right? If the whole world was to be gay, after that there will be any more humanity, meaning reproduction or
Yeah, yeah.
any of
People
the
who are
sort.
gay can still reproduce, right? Whether it be artificial insemination,
So
whether it be IVF, in vitro fertilization,
no,
or whether it be through engaging intercourse with the opposite sex,
you
as they've
know,
done so
you
throughout all
know,
of history.
you know that there are some people who don't even have money to go to the dentist to fill a teeth,
Oh yeah, no,
far
no,
less to go,
I understand that when we're
far less
relating to
to go to the
IVF,
doctor
right? That's
to
why I
do the
brought up other
extreme,
scenarios.
to do the extreme as what you're talking about, rather than to just get a wife. So what's the problem in just being getting a wife if you want reproduction?
I couldn't quite hear what you said there.
So why you can't just get a wife in terms of reproduction than to go to the extreme of the
Because they're
medical
not
surgery?
attracted to women.
So now they use the so if the whole world was to be gay, you think that it would have been something humanity would go forth, or after everybody dies it with humanity?
Yeah, I think humanity could continue to go forward even if everyone was gay, right? But it's not going to happen
So
in
they have
terms
to
of
be gay
everyone
and
being
rich.
gay, right? Like for example, right? Um, do you think it's wrong to be celibate? Like to refrain from sex in all circumstances?
Well, it determines on the person. If it's male and female, like for example, in America alone, that if every one man was to take one woman for themselves, it will be like 1.6 million women without husbands.
Hey, can you answer
So
my question?
if it's wrong,
Yeah, is it wrong to like not want to engage in intercourse with people?
I would not say so, no.
No, but if everyone didn't engage in intercourse with people, then it wouldn't lead to any reproduction.
No, so how much people will do that? Too many people are
Oh,
sexually
so
driven
now
right
you're
now.
questioning whether or not
No,
everyone would actually do that.
that is not
So in the same way
practical.
that you question whether or not someone would actually be able to do that, I would say this. People don't choose to be gay, right? The amount of gay people that exist in society is
Yes,
not
they
going to
choose
just
to be gay.
change out of nowhere. Why? Because it's not something that's by choice. It's something that's going to
No.
be biologically determined.
The more we talk about it and advertise it, the more people get to look into it
No, the
and they
more
try to
people
go with what
express
they desire
themselves
to
as
do.
actually being gay towards you. Those people were gay in the past, right? That percentage of society, it's just they never came out to you.
I highly doubt it. Now children come and give, and because so
You highly doubt it? Okay. So prior to the idea in which it was acceptable to be left-handed, right? It was the case, right, that there was significantly less considerably left-handed people, right? But once it was more acceptable in society, it shot up in terms of its percentages to around 12%, I think 10 to 12%, something like that, right? And that was very quick. Why? Because it became more acceptable within that society. So we've seen historical precedents in which it indicate that, again, accepting and being accepting of individuals increases the likelihood that they will come out, right? I appreciate the marvelous confetti. Thank you so much. And I could just ask you this question, right? Could you choose to find me sexually arousing right now? Yeah.
no,
No?
I don't
Okay, so if you
know
can't choose, how come you expect other people to have the capacity to choose?
because I simply go on the malls. That is not me to like plenty men because after a while, if you be watch out gay couples, right? Men who act like ladies, they act more like ladies than the ladies themselves. First they put on a show. And then the ladies who act like men, they act more men than how the men does even act.
Yeah, so are you just associating being gay with being like feminine and
No,
being
the
lesbian with being
first
masculine, right? And
question,
I think that's clearly not true in many scenarios.
the first question what you have on the heading, right? That's why I joined in the first place.
Appreciate that mustache. Thank you.
Why is being gay wrong? So that's how we come to determine how you know if something wrong. If the harm of it outweigh the benefit of it,
Wait,
right?
so how is the harm outweighing the benefit when two people are engaging consentful adult gay intercourse?
What is the benefits of being gay?
They get pleasure, they can expression of love.
And you know how much more harms it produces medically otherwise than men entering the rectums without protection and all these other things?
You understand that a lot of those harms that you're referencing also exist with straight people, right? And again, it is the case that many people who
And
engage in gay intercourse
and
don't exhibit
well
those particular harms that you're
and
referencing, right? That's
and
uncommon. So, like when you relate to that, that's not good reasoning against this. As again, then it would be saying that many people, right? It wouldn't be negative for, and then actually you
so
might actually hold negatives towards giving birth, as that can cause many types of those
then
issues.
then I'd like to ask you one question. Are you gay?
No, I'm not.
Oh. And you have any problem with the gay or you subscribe to no religious practices or none
I'm
of the
not
sort?
religious. I have no problem with gay people,
Oh,
right? It's not wrong to be gay. It's not wrong to
that
engage in gay intercourse,
no.
right? I think it's completely unjustified to think
But
that it's wrong. I think that realistically speaking, there aren't any good arguments.
only people you could find who have no problem being gay is people who don't truly believe that in religious practices or whatnot.
Are
So
you
there's
religious?
very
Is this why?
yeah, 'cause sort of.
What religion?
It wouldn't benefit the topic at hand, but more.
I mean, it would be
No,
the basis of your point, but yeah, okay. Do you want to go back into your
no,
point then? Like,
most, no,
what
no
would be your
religion.
best argument then?
No, that is because no religion accept that gay is okay. Correct?
There are multiple religions that think it's not considered wrong. One of
No.
them considered Shmezianity. Fezzi, I appreciate the subscription. Thank you so much. Right, what's going to be the distinction between Christianity and Shmezianity that means that Christianity is justified and Shmezianity is unjustified? Because Shmezianity in the Schmeibel says that it's okay to be gay.
I'm not sure why Shmishianity.
Yeah,
And it says this
it's an up
Bible.
and coming religion that has a greater level of justification than
So it's because,
Christianity.
and is a religion most likely that will fail further down the line because the rules making up as life go on, depending on your emotions, how you feel, how this, that, a group of people come together and
No,
say,
no, no. You say
this
you
is
have faith in
correct.
God, right? Other people
Yeah.
can have faith in Schmod, right? In the
Shmo.
Schmeibel. Yo, thank you for the bobo. I appreciate it, Trinity. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Right? And they're just as justified in their position, actually more justified because they have more eyewitnesses than you, than your view, right? And it says that being gay is not wrong. So why should we accept the Bible, right? When the Schmeibel tells us that it's not wrong.
So, well, and in the end, everyone will be accountable for their actions, you know. So that's why I would see some people would say that it don't harm us, but the reason that I see it happening is that it will harm in the future because gay people don't have children, so they're pushing it even on the straight people children.
You kind of didn't respond to the argument. You want to respond to the argument?
What?
Like again, what tells us that your view is going to be something that we should hold to? Why is it justified to believe in God?
No, because you must acknowledge that you was created from some entity, not so.
Yeah, and what about this entity being Schmod?
Well, what proof it have if it's a man-made thing?
So we
You
need
could know
proof
that.
of this, right?
Of course,
Okay,
I
so what's your
can't just
proof of?
come. I
Can
just
you tell me
can't
what your
come
proof
to.
of God is?
I just can't come to you and say that I am your God, and then 20 people tell you
Oh,
that
okay.
I
So
am
what is
your
your
God,
proof
and
of
you believe
God?
that.
What's your proof of God?
My proof of God, you watch around for the day or your eyebrows over your eyes.
Hmm.
You know what the purpose of the eyebrows over the eyes?
What?
Because the sweat from your face contains salt. And if it get into your eyes, it will damage your eyes. Not so. So
You
then
understand? You understand that there are
no.
people
So
that shave their eyebrows.
and what happened to these people? These people?
They're fine.
Their eyes could more likely be damaged. What about your nose over your
Can you give
mouth?
me evidence of that?
Your nose over your mouth.
Can you give me evidence of that? One, two. Even if that is true, how does that even justify a God's existence?
Of course that this we did not come here by guess. He was created with some form of intelligent
Oh,
design.
wait. By the way, if you were to hold the Schmod argument against that, you could say that's true. Wait, which I believe that it's not a good argument. By the way, right? And it still is the case that it doesn't justify Christianity over Shmezianity, right?
So let me say your nose over your mouth. Who make
Crystal,
that
I
like that?
appreciate the galaxy. Thank you so much. Are you actually like is the argument actually just like where your nose is located and where your eyebrows are
No.
located?
It's to show that you ask
That's
prove
the
the existence
justification
of
for
God.
Christianity over Shmezianity?
You say prove the existence of God. For them, example, I'm not a Christian, by the way. So, I we wouldn't talk religion, seeing that you're not religious. So now we will just prove that God exists, and then we could know, well, we could rule what rules we following by, or if we could know wrong or right, if gay being wrong, and move on. Right? Because else we wouldn't reach nowhere, and we will go on and on and on until, however. Right? So this is to prove that our creator did create us, somebody with knowledge. So if we knows what's under our feet, we smell food before we eat. So this way, that when we smell our food, we don't get sick. Correct? If your nose was located anywhere else of your body other than your mouth, you're eating spoiled food and all kind of other things. So that the person who created this body, this is a person of high intelligence. So we can't say that we came here by guess and it have no creator and it didn't exist. So
Again,
avoid
right?
the
Like our bodies functioning this way is compatible with evolution, right? So that really doesn't justify a God existing at all,
so why
right? Like
evolution?
that's compatible with naturalism. I
So
just like
you
this is not a good argument, right? Because the same exact thing can be explained through other mechanisms that we have more evidence for. You already accept
nope.
evolution, right? Do you accept
So
evolution?
you believe in evolution?
Do you not believe in evolution?
No, I don't believe we came from
So
monkeys.
we didn't come from monkeys. Monkeys came from the same types of ancestors we came from. We have a common ancestor with monkeys.
Probably you, but not me, because I believe that humans was created separate from monkeys. Monkeys was created separate from all the other things was created from.
Yeah, like because they're cousins, right? Like my cousins weren't created from my parents; they were created from my mom's
Yeah.
sister.
Yeah. So we could create it like that, but why did it stop at monkeys? How after this day nobody don't come out and nowhere
What
and
do you
say,
mean
well,
stop at monkeys?
so
That family
why
tree,
evolution
right?
stop?
Wait, that family tree adopted different traits.
And
That's
after
exactly
all
what we
these
would
years,
expect to see
humans
given
evolve.
evolution. And by the way, are you driving?
No.
You're not going to? Okay.
Humans evolve more. So why we don't? So much time pass. Why we stop at humans? Why we can't go on to further evolution?
We are still adopting traits.
Where?
I mean,
When was the last?
adaptations, mutations, these are all different traits. Like me having a different eye color is a different trait.
So long it take for you, and then after you could have a child with black eyes. So what happened? Instead of going forward, you're
No,
going
no,
backward.
different traits can be adopted due to mutations, adaptations to environment, right? Things like that. They're all based upon mutation,
But that's
and then
how the
just what
human
happens
body
to
was created.
reproduce.
But so after that, you might born with your eyes somewhere else. Humans created in one way, animals created in one way. So we're just trying to get the point that unless we subject our God or our religion or some
Are
bigger
you lactose
entity,
intolerant?
me?
Yeah.
No.
No. So some people are, right? That's an example of a trait.
Yeah. Or it could be a deficiency.
Well, I don't know what you mean by deficiency. It's an example of a particular trait that some people have, right? And that other people don't have.
Okay. So do you think that being gay is wrong?
No, it's not wrong. Why do you think it's wrong?
Why would you explain that to me that is not wrong?
Oh yeah, because first off, right? When we're referencing something as wrong, it's going to relate to an action, right? Being gay itself isn't an action, right? So I don't know what people would be referencing there in terms of calling it immoral or wrong. Right.
Yeah.
Secondly, right, I don't think it's wrong or right to be gay. There's not a claim that you should or shouldn't be gay. Right. The same way there's not a claim that you should or shouldn't be straight. It's not right or wrong to be straight. Right. It just
Yeah.
simply is. Okay. And then also, I don't think that consenting adult relationships, in terms of intimate relationships, are wrong.
Okay. So
can you explain to me why a consenting adult sexual relation, is wrong?
so if you have why adult relation is wrong? Well, I
Mm-hmm.
mean, everyone have their own free will to do as they please, right?
So
So
you don't think it's wrong?
what, being gay?
Yeah.
Well, as I was explained to you earlier, me being subjected to a way of life, me being subjected by as what I will explain as something wrong to be if the harm of it outweigh the benefit of it, then it's something wrong, like we could say. And then your emotional feeling is no
Yeah.
way
So
to
how does
judge
the harm
whether,
outweigh the benefit when it relates to people engaging in gay intercourse?
because we cannot reproduce no more.
Again, you can still reproduce. It doesn't make you infertile to engage in gay intercourse.
Two poor people being gay, it have any
Okay, if
benefit
someone is
for them?
bi and someone engages in gay intercourse and then later produces children with a woman, right? Is it wrong? Was it wrong for them to engage in gay intercourse that one time?
So that's one woman with two.
No. A man is bi, right? He
Yeah.
engages in intercourse with a man, right? And then later in his life marries a woman and has children. Okay, was it wrong for him to engage in intercourse with that man?
I'm trying to understand I'm trying to picture it at the same time. So two men is gay, and then they have intercourse with a woman, and one
No,
have
no,
intercourse.
dude. Two men engage in intercourse alone, right? Those
Yeah,
two men, just those two men, right?
yeah.
And then later on in that man's life, he marries a woman and has children. Was the intercourse with that man prior to the marriage immoral or wrong?
Well, he didn't get any benefit of it, else he would have stayed married in the another man.
No, he did get benefit from it, right?
What,
He
other
got
than
pleasure.
sexual pleasure?
Yeah. And it was in a
And
consenting adult relationship, so we didn't see anything wrong there. Both of them got pleasure.
so, as I say, he emotions tell him that he was doing something right. Correct?
Emotions tell him that he was doing something right. Sure.
Yeah,
I'm not saying in
he
every
was feeling good
scenario,
about
again,
it.
emotions say right.
No,
I'm saying that you can't identify anything bad here. Tell me something that you consider to be
no,
bad.
yeah, no, because you say he was feeling pleasure of it, meaning it's an emotional thing,
Can you give me something bad in this scenario?
right? So if my emotions that I love to cuff down somebody or kill somebody,
I
if
didn't
I
say
love
that
to
just
do,
because they got pleasure from it means it's good. I'm asking you, what's wrong?
no, well, that's what I'm telling you. Your emotional feeling. If we continue on our emotions, we would
No,
not
I'm
know.
asking you what's wrong in this particular scenario. You're not giving me something that's wrong in the particular scenario.
No, well, nothing wrong. He move on, and he could realize later on in life that this wasn't making any sense, and he move on, and he have a wife now.
No, no. So you know someone who do you know what it means to be bi? It
Yeah,
means
you
they're
like male
attracted
and
to
female.
both in general
Yeah,
terms, men and women.
yeah.
Okay? Right? So they find attraction towards men. Like if I ask you this question, if a man engages in intercourse with a woman and then later on marries a different woman and has children with them, right? Was it meaningless with that first person? Appreciate that mustache. Thank you so much. Was it wrong?
Well, I wouldn't like to give you a one word answer, yes or no. I would like to clarify my answer and why I saying it, probably back up with an example. Right? Probably if not for you to understand, the viewers to understand. Right? So if a man or a woman, if you want to repeat the question,
Appreciate the cowboy hat. Thank you so much. Huh? You don't remember the question?
no. Because I read any comments at the same time while they're talking, and I'm not too familiar with the TikTok things.
Yeah, well, I appreciate you coming on. Thank you so much, man. Have a fantastic day, everyone. I appreciate you coming on. Let's go on to the next person. Only if you disagree, make sure to send a guest request right now. Please only send a guest request if you disagree. We're just looking for some debates, everyone. Tap that screen, everyone. Let's try to get to 250,000 likes. If you want to help get it out to more people, share the live, everyone. We're just gonna move it on to the next person, everyone. We're just gonna move it on to the next person. All right, only send a guest request if you disagree. We're just looking for some debates, everyone. Oh my gosh, HVAC. HVAC, you don't even disagree with this, do you?
Well, I mean, I had something, not necessarily. Um,
Okay, you can come on with another
why?
topic. I want to make sure to get someone who disagrees with
Yeah.
this topic, then, man.
All right, bye, Parker.
All right, peace out. All right, let's go to the next person. Only send a guest request if you disagree. Just looking for some debates, everyone. Tap that screen. Yo, what's up? How old are you? Hello? Okay, next person. By the way, everyone, I have like a cough today. I don't know. It's like my like I'm like not. I was like a little bit sick, and I didn't even have COVID. I tested myself, and I don't know what the fuck it was. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
16.
You got to be 18 plus to join the live. TikTok rules. TikTok rules, everyone. 18 plus. Only send a guest request if you disagree. We're just looking for some debates. Tap that screen. Let's straight to 250,000 likes, everyone. You might have the flu then. Actually, that's what I was thinking. I think it might be the flu. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
35.
For sure. Do you think that being gay is wrong or immoral?
Well, that's a big statement. Wrong or moral is a big statement, but there are some intricate things that we can look at.
So do you think it's wrong or immoral to be gay? Yes or no?
I think it's wrong, right? I think it's wrong. However, not coming from a judgmental perspective, however, I think all human being has different struggles, different weaknesses, and things that motivate. But most gay persons are actually led to be gays. Research prove that most gay persons actually are molested. That's one of
Can you give me
the
evidence of that? What's the study? What's the source?
it's out there. Many researchers are out there.
What study?
Um, Dr. Umar Johnson, one of those who have done extensive study with kids as a school psychologist. So you could check
Yeah,
him
can you
out.
give me the title?
You could check him out, Dr. Umar Johnson, on school
Appreciate the
psychologist,
handout. Thank you so
children.
much. Can you give me a title?
It's the same title.
No, no, no,
However,
no.
there's
What's
a
the
question I
title?
want to ask. There's a
Appreciate that
question I want
mustache.
to
Thank you so much.
ask.
Of that particular study you're referencing, right? I'm asking what the title is.
I could give you it in a moment. But there's a question I want to ask, right? Why does gay men need to dress as women and gay women need to dress as men?
That's not how it. Wait, that's not. Why do you think that gay men try to dress as women? Right? There are
Yeah,
some straight men that also dress in feminine manners. It's not specific to gay men, right? To dress in a feminine way, right? I don't know why you'd attribute feminine characteristics with being gay, right?
yeah,
And
it
masculine
does. It does.
characteristics with being lesbian. Appreciate the
Yeah,
Fres
yeah.
Rose. I appreciate it. Thank you for the sunglasses.
Okay, all right. Gay men that are depicting to be the woman, they act effeminate. A lot of them act effeminate.
Yeah, you mean feminine, right? So like, here's
Feminine.
my question, right? I appreciate the crown. Thank you so much, right? Do you think the founding fathers, because they wore wigs and like what we might
No,
perceive
which
as like
doesn't make
dresses
it.
and
No,
stuff,
no.
right?
The
Do you
intention
think
was
that they were
different.
just trying to act feminine?
No, that's different intention. That has nothing to do with being gay or dressing gay. The intention is different. I'm talking about those who wish to look like a woman.
What do you mean? Are you talking about trans women and trans men?
I'm talking about, yeah, even that. Why
Trans women
do
are women and trans men are
no,
men.
no,
It's
no.
not just
You're
people trying to look a
all right.
particular way. It's
No,
people
all right.
expressing who they are, right?
No,
It's
but
what their commitments are in accordance with, and their commitments
all
are
right.
in accordance with those particular
Yeah,
set of social norms,
okay.
right? But that's
I,
separate from
I
being
get.
gay, right?
All right.
That's an
No, no.
identity prescription.
Can I get an opportunity to speak?
Oh, I mean,
I'm
I feel like
sorry.
I've been giving you a lot of opportunities to speak. I think it's disingenuous for you to say that I haven't given you an opportunity to speak there. Come on. I was just finishing my statement. Appreciate the email message. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Okay. So could I speak now? What I'm saying, right, is the feminine side of a gay man, the one that is considered to be the female version, so to speak, right? Why does that man need to dress as a woman? That's the question I'm asking. If a man is
I don't
gay,
know what you're talking about, man. Like you're
if
just asking why are you talking about men trying to like dress feminine? Are you talking about trans women? Are you talking about drag queens? Like what are you talking about
no,
specifically?
I'm not talking about drag queens, etc. I'm talking about gay. I could reach to those aspects after,
Like
but I
just gay
want
people who
to.
are dressing feminine. There are straight people who dress feminine. Why do they dress feminine? Because they like to dress feminine,
I don't know
right?
any
But that's
straight
not
person that
specific to gay
dresses.
people.
I don't know any straight person that dresses feminine. I've never met
What are
one.
you talking about? Just because you don't know one doesn't mean that they don't exist.
No, I'm not saying they don't exist. I never met one. Not even on the internet I've ever seen a straight person that dressed that way.
Well, then you clearly haven't been looking on the internet very much.
You mean in
There are
movies? You
lots
mean
of.
movies?
What are you talking about, dude?
Are you talking movies?
Do you know who Harry Styles is? One Direction.
One Direction hairstyle. Do you think he's straight?
Yes, to my knowledge, at least.
Okay, so
Appreciate the night helmet. Thank you so much.
we keep that to our knowledge. But what I'm saying though is, naturally speaking, right? If one want to be gay, my contention with the
Wait,
gay
chat. Is he bi? Okay, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm
my
wrong.
my contention with that community is the need for acceptance. I never heard any straight person come out fighting for acceptance from gay.
Well, because they don't have to, right? It is the case. Like, for example, right? Men didn't go to women to ask for the right to vote, right? Does that mean anything? Does that mean that women shouldn't get the right to vote?
It's a different thing.
No, women still should get the right to vote, right?
It's a different thing. It's not the same thing as gays and
Well, it's
transgender.
talking about like we're going against past historical acts of bad things, right? That's the reason why we're acknowledging that. So
No,
there's past
I
historical
can.
acts that were targeted against people who are gay, right, and which were also bad.
I think straight people are acceptance of gay life. It's just that they are not acceptance of the force to be
Straight people are
participating in.
accepting, then why are you on here arguing that it's wrong?
No, not because I mean that is wrong. To me, I'm gonna
If
fight
straight people are
it
so accepting of it, how come there's so many people that argue that it's wrong?
because it's also wrong to fight straight people to embrace it.
What do you mean
Accepting
embrace? You
who
mean
is the-
accept people who are gay?
no, it's not accepting people
Appreciate
who
the
are.
superpower. Thank you
It's
so
to
much. What do you mean embrace
embrace.
then?
I can accept the fact that you are my classmate. I don't have to embrace the fact that I have to share my lunch with you. You're
Wait,
my classmate.
what lunch do you have to share with gay people?
No, you're getting it wrong. I'm saying I don't have to participate in your identity. I can accept your identity. I don't have to participate in it.
I'm not. You don't. No one's saying you have to be gay. I'm not gay. Like I'm not arguing that you should be gay.
No, I don't think you're arguing that. But I'm saying
Yeah.
what
Who
is up,
wants you to participate? Like who asked you?
the whole gay community now is not me specifically, because no one
Who
can
in the
ask
gay
me.
community is asking you to participate?
Yeah, all right. Are you saying we have a biased society against gay people, as we did with women?
Well, within certain respects, clearly not the same, right? As there are different types of things that impact people. But yeah, there's discrimination, there's hatred targeted against people, right? But the dynamics are slightly different. Appreciate that mustache. Thank you so much.
Isn't it not a human struggle as opposed to like all the other matters you would call racism, etc., etc.? I think we're
I'm
making
confused
out
with the
this gay
question.
thing to be a bigger issue
Appreciate the
than
end
it
art.
is. I think we're making out the gay issue to be a bigger issue than it is. We're a bigger issue in the world.
No, I don't. I think that there are bigger issues in the world. I don't know what you're talking about, but it doesn't mean we shouldn't talk about this.
No, we could talk about it, but I'm saying it's not a big of an issue because the population size.
It is a very big issue. What are you talking about? Right? 20% of my generation
What
is gay. Just about 20%. Yeah.
abuse persons who have become gay?
No, no, no. Can you give me any source that says that? I
Genetically
can
gay?
send you a source right now. Again, I have it. I literally have this like
That
listed
would be
in my
good. That would be
document.
good.
I have this listed in my document, my source document. You can literally go and scroll to the bottom of my source document.
Could you send me
All
that?
right.
I can
Yeah,
read
I
it.
will literally send you all the citations. If you go near the bottom of it, right, it literally relates to this, right, and it shows you that's not true. Okay, it asks, does physical sexual abuse or neglect in childhood increase the likelihood of same-sex relationships and cohabitation? And no, that's not true.
So you are saying molestation and sexual abuse does not affect or
Yeah,
increase
can
the
you? There's no.
likelihood?
There was not a statistically significant distinction. I don't think.
Is it that it could it be that it was ingenuously left out?
What do you mean ingenuously left out? So
Yeah,
you're just
left
saying that
out.
the research was like you're saying it's not justifiable?
Do you compare it to other research to make comparison for
Yes, yes, you can
alternative?
compare to other research, right? Do you want me to bring up a librarian to explain this to you?
No, that's fine. I'll check what you say as in comparison to other. I want to do it on my own. Maybe that librarian is biased towards the point that you're making. I'm saying just maybe.
Bias? What do you mean bias? He's going to describe to you what it says.
No, I'm going to read
I'm
it.
not trying to sell a narrative to you. I'm telling you what the study says.
Okay. And the study is done by. I'll read it. I'll read it. I'll check it out.
Okay, how are you going to check it out? Let me know.
You said you're going to send it to me, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So do you want it? Do
Yeah,
you want
yeah. I
the?
want to check. I want to check it. I want to check it against my view to see information is always good in.
Sure, sure. Yeah. So do you have any other arguments?
No, man, that's fine. Give someone else a chance. Thank you.
All right, let's go on the next person. Only send a guest request. If you disagree, tap that screen, everyone. Let's try to get to 250,000 likes. If you want to help get it out to more people, send this, tap the live, everyone. Share. Let's try to get to 500 shares, everyone. Let's go on to the next person, though, everyone. Okay, for some reason it's not accepting people. Give it a second, everyone. We're going to go into the next person. Again, tap that screen, everyone. Tap that screen, y'all. Tap that screen. I'm going to keep saying it until people start tapping the screen. I'm just kidding. People are tapping it very fast.
Hey man, how you
Yo, what's
going?
up? How old are you? Thank you. I
Me,
appreciate that mustache. How old are
I'm
you?
older than you, man. Older than you.
Sure. Do you think that it's wrong or moral to be gay?
I think it's like if you're gay, you're gay, but I think it's immoral for everyone to sort of normalize it.
What do you mean by normalize?
Well, for example, like teaching in school that it's okay to be gay.
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
I think it's not normal. Like, for example, like there's a lot of people that they feel shame for being gay because they know it's wrong. So
No,
they
no, it's
hide
because
it.
society has told them that it's wrong. But just because like there are people who have been ashamed for being black throughout history because society has told them it's wrong to be black. Does that mean that it's wrong to be black?
Well, you can't help being black, can you?
You can't help being gay
Why do you say that?
because it's not a
You could all,
choice, right? Could you choose to find me sexually arousing right now?
I can't know.
You can't.
Could you
No.
choose to
So
find me sexually
no,
arousing?
clearly not, right? So if you can't choose your sexuality, what makes you think that gay people can?
Well, if you or I can't do it, how could you know someone else can do it?
Yeah, can you choose to be
Yeah.
straight? I mean, choose like otherwise, right? No, I don't think that you can, right? I think that you can't help being straight. It just is the case that you're straight.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of weird people out there that do weird things, right? Some of it's immoral and illegal, right?
Yeah, clearly, but I don't think that I appreciate
Yeah.
the orange. Thank you so much. I
So
don't think that
we just take
I don't
that.
think sexual like attraction is going to be a choice, right? I think it's a choice to act upon particular things, but
Skin
it's not a
color is
choice for
definitely
that
not a
particular
choice, right?
attraction.
So let's. But I do believe you are just looking at some scientific reports that we just have to take as gospel, but there is a choice because people can, manipulate someone to become gay.
Can you explain
Look
how?
at people in jail, for example. They go in there straight, they come out gay.
You understand that it can be the case that the correlation and not causation, right? You're just engaging in a fallacy there, a correlation causation fallacy. So just because two variables are associated doesn't mean that one caused the other, right? Clearly in the scenario, I
So
think that the best
it is a choice.
explanation.
You can. So you're saying you're either born gay or you're born straight, and you can't change. Is that the argument you're trying to
Well,
make
I
to
mean,
me?
some people have different types of sexualities other than just being gay and straight, right? I appreciate the handout. Thank you so much. Right, there are some people that literally can't be attracted to someone unless they're in love with someone. There are some people that are asexual, right? There are some people that are bi, right, and have attraction towards like both men and women, right? Or like you can consider them pan, right? There's like interchangeable usage of those in many scenarios. It's like a spectrum of
I
different
don't
types
even
of
know what
attraction.
pan is. I thought a pan was something you cook with, but I mean, there's so many
Pansexual
buzzwords.
is
Yeah.
yeah. I like you're intentfully misunderstanding it to try to make it sound stupid.
I'm ignorant to the fact because, unlike you, I don't sit around researching gays all day because I'm not gay, and that's something that's not interesting to me at all. But I
Then why are you on a
still,
live right now talking about gay people?
you're on the live talking about why
And
it's
you're on the live. You sat in the
yeah,
guest box and you waited your ass in the guest box
yeah,
until I
because
added you up.
I've seen you come up on my For You page, and I find your debates
Yeah,
quite interesting.
apparently you engage with this
For example,
content a
hold on.
lot.
for example, I watch
Apparently, you
content.
engage in the
You're
content a
telling
lot.
me, yeah, you're telling me what content I can and can't view. Like, for example, I watch
No, I'm
content on
not. I'm just
lawnmowing.
saying. I'm
I
just
don't
saying. It
have any
sounds like you
interest
like the
in that.
content. Thanks, I appreciate it.
Yeah, your content's engaging, and it's good to see you debate people from different societies. It's interesting. You don't have to specifically assimilate to one thing to enjoy that content. It's TikTok.
Well,
It's not,
I'm just
oh
pointing out the
wow, I'm
fact
watching
that.
you live on, for example, I'm watching you live on grass growing. I don't have any interest in gardening. You know what I mean? It's just you're a pretty good content creator and you're good at like, engaging conversation with different people. A debate. It's quite fun to watch. But my point, we're getting a bit off topic here. My point is, I don't think it should be taught in school that it's normal.
But what's wrong
Because
with
it's
saying that
not.
it's okay to be gay?
It's okay, but you don't need a flag. You don't need a parade. You don't need. If you just want to be treated like a normal person, act
Yeah.
like one.
What's wrong with saying it's okay to be gay? Just let me know.
Why do you need a flag? Why do you need a flag behind you?
To
If
argue
I had a
against. To
straight
argue
flag or a
against.
white flag,
Joe, I appreciate
hold
the
on. If I
subscription.
had
Thank
a
you so
straight
much.
flag or a white person flag, that would be wrong, right? So why do you need a rainbow
It's not
flag?
necessarily wrong, but I would just ask you, what's
You
the
want to be
point of
treated
you? Wait,
different. You
hold on,
want to
hold on.
stand
What's the
out.
point? What's the point of you doing that? Right? What's the point of you representing that? Right? In
You
this
need to.
scenario, the point of us representing this is to accept people who are gay. Right? To
No,
go
no,
against the
no.
hatred
It's
and
anti-gay.
discrimination. To go against the hatred and discrimination targeted towards this particular community. Right? The same thing isn't true with a flag that is meant to represent, say, white people.
No, you
And
just put a
like
flag
we have the
there.
American flag, right? Or we have flags of our nationalities, and you have no issue with that.
Okay, so you before you were saying gender, like race, right? Black and white, they're different, and people don't choose to do that. Would it be right for me to have a white person flag?
What do you mean by a white person flag?
Well, a flag that says I'm white, would that be okay to have that?
Yeah, I don't see
It
why that
would,
would be
right?
wrong.
And then have a white person rally just for white people only? Would that be okay?
I don't think there's any particular thing that is specific like to like one community.
Well, they're called Nazis, right?
Yeah. Again, I think that would be particularly
That's
wrong,
pretty bad,
right?
isn't it, right?
To stop
Yeah,
other people from going into this particular space,
yeah.
right? And to particularly promote a community that is meant to discriminate and oppress people. That doesn't make any sense.
Well, why
This is
would
about
gays have a
acceptance.
flag?
This is about
Acceptance to who?
for gay
Does it
people.
accept straight people or religious people
Yes,
that don't believe in
yes,
that views?
yes. It accepts straight. It accepts straight people. I'm straight.
So Christians that don't believe in gays, do they accept them? No, they argue with them like you
Oh
do.
yeah, I argue against Christians, and I'm straight.
Yeah.
So what's
Are
your
you
what's your
sure you're
point?
straight?
What's your point? Christians are
My
contradict
point
themselves.
is, my point is, if you want to be treated like a normal person, act like one. Don't have parades where you dress up in underpants
You
and
wouldn't
walk down
know.
the street,
Come on, right?
or
Don't
dress up like
associate
a
not
drag
wearing
king and
clothes with.
we.
Hold on, man. That's ridiculous, right? I appreciate the cowboy hat. Thank you so much. Don't associate not wearing clothes with gay people, right? Because you wouldn't associate the people who don't wear clothes that are not. That are straight with all of straight people. Right, you're
Have
making a
you seen the gay and
generalization
lesbian
based
Mardi
upon a
Gras in
few
Sydney?
individuals. Wait, hold up. You're making a generalization based upon a few individuals. Right, this is called a composition fallacy. You're saying because a part of the whole operates a particular way, that indicates the whole operates this way. The same thing would then be true that if there is a person who is straight that doesn't wear clothes in front of people or does something bad, that you can then associate that with all straight people. And given that straight people are significantly more likely to commit acts of violence, right? What does that tell you?
I don't agree with you on that point there. No, I think that people, if they're gay, they either are ashamed of it because they're probably born that way and they know it's wrong, or they're just doing it for attention. It's like an activist. You know, they go out there, they protest, they have big signs.
Okay,
Oh,
you do
I'm
it.
gay,
Do it
you
for
know?
attention right now. Do it for attention. Why would you want, like, literally, people who have been gay, have been discriminated against, hated? Why? Because of their sexuality. Why would you want to do something that is going to bring you about more hatred? That doesn't make
So
any sense.
you're saying it's the same love, like just because you don't understand being gay, obviously, because otherwise you'd do it because you'd think, yeah, that's normal. But
It is normal.
you're
It is
saying,
absolutely normal to be gay.
okay, what about like men that are into kids, right? It's the exact same
I
thing.
think
We
that's wrong.
don't.
That's non-consensual.
So they can't help the way they are. That's your argument. You're saying that, hey, these people can't help. It's not normal
Yeah,
to be gay, but
yeah,
you
I think
can't
it's wrong to act upon that. Yeah, what the fuck? Because it's
And it's the exact same.
non-consensual.
It's the exact same
Mike, I
argument with
appreciate
a
the
gay.
subscription. Thank you so much.
It's the exact same argument with a gay.
Yeah, why? No, it's not because it's consensual. What's wrong with a consenting adult gay intercourse?
Yeah, but where do you draw the line? Where do you draw the line?
What do you mean
Like,
draw the line? What I just told you. What's wrong with adult consenting gay intercourse?
well, what about like, oh yeah, it's one thing we accepted that, and then it just creeps out. There'll be more and more stuff come in to the like
Well,
the status
I'm
quo is a man
confused how
and a woman, right?
that's gonna follow. How that's gonna follow at all, right?
Well,
Just because when I make a
do you
claim that
agree the
like, hold up,
number of
why would I go against consent? The very point that I'm making right now. What are you talking about?
well, I'm just saying it's like, for example, you just acknowledge two people are okay to. It's fine. I'm not opposed to just do whatever you want in your own sort of place, but don't try to indoctrinate kids and just you know say like, hey, this
Indoctrinate
is
kids by
normal.
saying it's
It's not.
okay to be gay? You're the one indoctrinating kids by withholding that, right? Tell me what's wrong with being gay. You can't even give me a fucking argument, and you're saying it shouldn't be in school systems.
Well, I'm saying like it's not normal because if it was, you would be gay.
Wait, no, that doesn't follow. What? How does that follow? Right? Is it normal to have brown hair?
I would say there's like it depends where you're from. If
Is
if
it
your
no?
mum
Is it normal
hold
to
on.
have brown hair?
If your mum has brown hair and your dad has brown hair, yeah, it's normal to
My
have
mom
brown
has
hair.
blonde hair.
And what color hair does your dad have?
Well, it's gray, right? But he had blonde and brown in his life.
Yeah, so there's something towards your parents. So, for example, they're straight, you're straight. They've got brown hair, you've
No,
got
no, no.
brown hair. They're
Is it
gay.
normal to okay? Is it normal, dude? Let me ask you: is it normal for my mom to have gray eyes? No, no, not
It's
normal. Okay,
genetics.
is it
It's
wrong?
genetics.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, there are genetic predispositions towards being gay and being straight. What are you talking about?
No, that's a lifestyle thing. For
That is
example,
true. It
that's like
absolutely is
saying a
true.
vegan. That's like saying you're a vegan and like, oh yeah, that's a genetic thing. I don't eat
What?
meat. No. It's
What
the exact
particular
same thing. It's
genetic
a lifestyle thing.
predispositions are there for being vegan?
Look at people in jail. They become gay. They weren't gay before they got in there. It's a
Again,
lifestyle thing. It's a
that is not
choice.
correlation does not equal causation. Okay, just because it is associated with the fact that you like now acknowledge the fact that they're gay doesn't mean that them going to prison caused them to be gay. Give me evidence that they were caused to be gay, given the fact that they were in prison.
Well, what? I don't know. You're the one that researches it all the time. What percentage of people are
Oh, we
gay?
haven't seen that at all. So let me know. Give me any evidence. I'd love to see it. Until
I'm just
then,
saying,
all I'm hearing is crickets.
what the people? There's gays, more gays in jail.
Wait, can you give me evidence of that?
The research you look at, it's probably done by gay people, so they skew the numbers to have a positive spin on it all.
Yeah, so spin the numbers. So the numbers are fake. You can't give me any evidence. Trust me, bro. You know, it was stamped with your approval. Trust me, bro. Stamped.
We're
Wait,
just
hold on,
having a
man. Hold
chat.
on. Let me
We're
hit it.
just having
The
a
trust
chat
me. Hold
here.
on.
We're
Hold on.
just
Hold on.
having
Hold
we're
on.
just
Hold on.
having
Hold
a
on.
chat. We're
Trust
just
me,
having a
bro.
chat.
Trust me, bro. Stamp approval. Right.
I'm not a subject
Throw out the
matter
wall and
expert on
hope
this.
that
I just
stuck.
came up to have a chat with you. I just came up to have a chat.
Trust me, bro. Trust me, bro.
I didn't say trust me, bro. I'm just having a chat. I'm just saying you agree there's probably more percentage of gay in jail than in general population.
Can you give me evidence of that?
I can't give evidence, no, but I know that. I
How do
mean,
you know?
it's
How
just,
do you know that?
well, I know, I know that. But it's something.
Trust me, bro. Trust me,
If they
bro.
did do
Trust
a
me, bro.
study into it, you'd find, yeah, it's something. But I do know people that have been to jail and been raped and things like
Yeah, you
that. You
can't say that.
know.
You got it. By the way, you got to say R word essay. TikTok to us.
Oh yeah, sorry. It's one of those things like people won't do research into it, but it is something that is in society, but it's not something I can't do the research on it. That would have to be like a government institution, and they probably don't want to release that information, but it is something that it is in society. And that's my argument to saying like, hey, it is a lifestyle thing because people do go in there one way and come out another way. It's just like if you hang around criminals the whole time, you
Again,
become a criminal.
you just
Yeah.
literally just said correlation causation. Okay, so until you give me evidence that it's caused, right? I'm not gonna believe that.
Well, I think we're going to have to agree to disagree on this one. But my point is, like, I guess it is something. If you want to be treated normal, act normal. Don't have a flag. Don't walk around in your underpants in street parades. Don't try to have like mascots that are pink teddy bears or
No.
something.
The point is to bring about acceptance, right? If you can't acknowledge that, right, then I don't see how you can even engage in conversation like this, right? Because it's very clear here that that's to go against the past idea of hatred. How the hell can you be against just accepting people? Appreciate the rose. Thank you so much. Like you're literally against saying it's okay to be gay in schools. Like it would if people made the claim that like say people who are gay said that we should not teach people in school that it's okay to be straight, right? Would you be against gay people saying that?
Yeah, I personally
Oh
because
my gosh, bro,
because
the hypocrisy is real. Appreciate the
well,
elephant. Thank you so much.
I went to a Catholic school, and I don't think that should be on the curriculum at all.
Appreciate the superpower.
If
Thank
it
you so much.
is a
That is
naturally occurring thing,
wild.
you don't need any intervention from a teacher to say, "Hey, this is wrong or right," because
Hey,
it'll naturally
that is
happen.
hypocrisy.
No,
Hypocrisy
it'll
at its
just
very
naturally occur
finest.
because you don't need any intervention. For example, it's like, "Hey, I've got brown hair." You don't need the teacher to say, "Hey, you've got brown hair." It's just a natural thing in
But
your
like
opinion. So why
but
would you
like
need to
they
teach
shouldn't
that?
be able to talk about the fact that they're in a straight couple, right? They shouldn't be able to mention the fact that they're straight. They shouldn't be able to mention any ideas of straight intercourse or anything like that. And at
Well,
any
what
stage
percent
of development in
in
high
your
school or
research?
anything,
What percentage of
right?
people are
Is
gay?
that your view? You shouldn't say it's okay to be straight.
Maybe that's a thing for university or whatever. But when kids are developing and impressionable, I don't think it should be something that's on the curriculum
What do you mean
because
developing and impressionable? Well, at what age
yeah,
do you think that is? Because I mean, I'm still developing and impressionable at the age
I
of
would
20
say
fucking
I would
one.
say after 25, you're still cognitively learning
You
things.
wait,
Yeah,
so I shouldn't learn about gay people until after 25 years old?
yeah, do it in your own time, like you've
That
done.
is fucking
You're
wild,
I
dude.
would say you're a subject.
That is actually fucking wild, bro.
I would say you're a subject matter expert on it, right? You research it a lot. You've got a lot of
Dude,
stats. You've got things to
Tim, you
research it.
actually, that
Hold
is
on.
fucking wild. 25 years old.
Well,
Just to clarify, dude.
I'm just saying you're an expert on the subject, right? How much did you get taught at school about it? I'd say zero, right?
What do you mean get taught at school about people who are gay?
Yeah.
I grew up in Iowa, in conservative Iowa, so yeah, clearly it was not talked about like at all.
And you're a subject matter expert on it. Maybe. So
What do you mean
what would
subject
we
matter expert, right? I'm clearly
well,
not an expert,
you're
but like
quoting, I've seen you quote 10, 15 studies on it, right? I've never
yeah,
looked at one study on it.
I literally I
Most
can send
people,
you we have an entire resource document. I can literally show
yeah,
you, right?
most
That
people
we
wouldn't
literally have
even,
all different citations. Like an entire
you've
word me
asked
and
me
Matt
for
set
some
this up
stats. I wouldn't know anything, but this is
of
just a
all these
gut
different
feeling.
sources.
Yeah. So you're an expert on it. There was
We're still adding to it.
intervention from teachers or anything. It's just something that interests you for some particular reason. I don't know why.
Well, it's a
But
debate topic, right? Because people think that it's fucking wrong to be gay, and that's harmful in society for people to think it's wrong to be gay, right? It's to debate people like you.
yeah, you get some. Yeah, I mean, it is an interesting. As I said, I like the debates. I've seen you do other debates on other transgenders and stuff like that. I think it's interesting, but it, in my opinion, I wouldn't say it's wrong, but I think the bit that's wrong about it is pushing it down people's like throat without them even wanting to know the information. You've actively gone out and seeked it yourself, and you think it's right. I think if anyone else wants to do that, they should, but there shouldn't be intervention from teachers or politicians or celebrities or anything to say, "Hey, this is right." People can make up their own mind like
What's
you
wrong
did.
with saying that it's right? You still have yet to vocalize the reason why it's wrong.
Well, there's a lot of people, for example, I know a lot of people that think it's wrong, and
Okay,
it's
how about this? I know a lot of people that think it's wrong to be a Christian. Okay, does that mean that we should say that it's not okay? We should take it out of the school systems that it's okay to
we
be
should pray
Christian?
for them. We should just pray for them. A
Should we
Christian,
take it out of the school systems
no,
and say it's
no, a
okay to be
Christian.
Christian?
What a Christian would do is say, "Hey, I
We
know in
can't
my
talk to
heart it's
developing minds about Christianity because they haven't developed their mind. We have to wait till they're 25 years old.
not. That's not true
Preach that
because it's
mustache
a
thing yourself.
parent.
Why? Wait. Why? Why do we have to wait? Why don't we
It's
have
a
to wait?
parent.
They're a
No, no,
developing
no.
mind,
The
man.
parent. No. That's where you're wrong. That's where you're 100% wrong here. Because, for example, I'm a parent. I can send my kid to a Christian school, learn about God. I'm a parent.
So do you think that a parent can send their kid to a gay school?
Well, yeah, maybe that is something you can look at there. If you want, I wouldn't say a gay school, but if you want to learn about that, maybe you can send your kid to it or not. It's just like when you go to school and there's scripture lessons. You can go to it or you can't go to it.
Okay. So
But some
we
people
actually
disagree, and I don't know why you'd shove it down their throat.
Tim, again, what do you mean
Yeah.
shove down a throat that it's okay to be gay? That's not shoving down your throat. That's just saying accept people, right? We literally the
No,
fundamental
it's the
tenets
exact
of your
same
own
thing.
fucking hold up,
It's
stop.
the exact same
The
thing.
fundamental
It's the
tenets
exact
of your own
same argument
religion.
about religion.
Let me
You can
finish.
choose.
The fundamental tenets of your own religion literally say love thy neighbor. Okay, so if you want to love thy neighbor, then it's okay to say it's okay to be gay.
Well, no, because as you said earlier in the argument, it's not a choice. You said it wasn't a choice.
It isn't a
So
choice
it's
to be
not
gay.
okay. It's just you are or you're not. And you can, I would say a parent would be able to tell them by, the age of 5 or 6. And then, hey, if you want to learn about that, or the parent wants to push that down their throat, there's a lot of resources you can
What do you
learn
mean push?
later on in
You mean
life.
push the religion down their throat? Right? You're okay with pushing religion down their throat, but for some reason, just saying it's
I think
okay to be gay is too
that's up
much,
to the
right?
individual parent, and I don't think it should be mandated for someone to say, hey, it's right or wrong. Just like, hey, religion's
No.
not
They're
right
not
or
saying
wrong.
it's right or wrong. They're just saying it's okay.
But you said a lot of people don't agree with religion. All they do is talk about religion, though. The people that don't agree with religion, they're trying to disprove it the whole time. I don't hear straight people trying to disprove gay people the whole time. They just go on and live their life. They don't want
You're
to push
literally
down their
coming on
throat.
live right now to say it's wrong to be gay. What are you talking about? You know the utter hypocrisy in that statement.
Yeah, but
How the hell did you not realize that applied to you literally right fucking now? You're literally
I
fucking doing
understand-
that right
I
now. Like
understand that,
literally. Like dude, like the self-reflection is needed, my guy.
No, it's a point you're raising, but it's not like this is like a 1 in a million chance. Otherwise, I wouldn't even think about the issue. I just wanted to come up on your live and it wouldn't have mattered what subject because I disagree with all of your subjects, right? But I don't talk about that in day-to-day
So you
life.
just
I
have
just wanted
horrible
to.
takes.
I wouldn't say horrible taste, but
Dude,
I
if
mean,
you disagree with all my topics, you've got horrible takes. The topic I did yesterday is why do you think it's okay to say slurs, right? Do you think it's okay to say
I didn't
slurs?
hear that one. I saw your transgender one. I also think that one. The slurs, I don't know. When you say slurs, I don't even, we don't use that term in Australia, so I assume racist slurs, right? But
Yeah. Do you
yeah,
think it's okay to say the N-word as a white person?
I've never said it, so I personally,
You
I,
think it's wrong, right?
I don't know. That word's not really big in Australia, so it's probably different geographically there and here, but I don't know anyone that
Do
really
you think
says
it's
that.
okay to say it?
I've never said it. I don't know too much on it. I've heard like in rap songs and
I'm
stuff like
asking
that.
you a pretty specific question, right? Do you think it's okay to say it as a white person?
If I think if someone wants to say it, yeah, they can say it, but yeah, there'll be repercussions later on. I don't think it should be
Do
illegal,
you
but I
think
think it's
it's
more
okay?
immoral.
It's like you sound like a politician right now. Jesse, I appreciate the subscription. Thank you so much. Like, dude,
I
I'm asking you a specific question, bro.
I don't
Do
know like the exact meaning,
you
but I think free
think it
speech,
is
yeah.
okay as a white person to say the N-word?
Yeah, I mean, I've never
Prescription,
said
thank you so
it, and
much.
I don't know anyone that says it here. I don't know really the
He can't
meaning
answer
of
it,
it, but,
Sean. He just like it's like
but
impossible. Can
I
you just say
mean,
yes or no?
if someone wants to say it, it wouldn't offend me, and I personally wouldn't care.
Do you think it's okay to say it? Yes or no?
I guess if I don't know, I
Thank you, Elizabeth. I
it's
appreciate the
really
Venmo. Thank you so
it's
much.
one thing that wouldn't affect me at all. So I don't know if people don't want it said. I think just out of respect, don't say it. But if someone wants to say it, it's like, for example, if you inappropriately boo at a funeral. It's not illegal, but it's probably, immoral
I'm
or something.
asking, do you like, dude? It's like
Oh,
it's a yes or no. It's
personally, no, I
actually a
wouldn't say
yes.
it. Personally, no, I wouldn't say
That's
it.
not the question I'm asking you. Do you think it's okay to say it?
Um, I don't think it's okay. No, no.
Okay, so you don't disagree with all my topics, at least. Okay. Next
Yeah,
question
no,
I'll ask you,
I
right?
didn't hear that topic, but yeah, okay, yeah. But I personally don't really care about that topic, though. I find that one not as divisive as this one, but again, it's not a big thing in Australia, so I don't know. But this gay and transgender stuff, yeah, I do think that is some sort of a issue, and I've only noticed
Wait,
it
wait,
in,
what's
say,
wrong?
the
What's
last
wrong with
5
trans
years.
people?
The trans people, I just think that's another thing that is getting pushed down people's throat as well.
How so?
But unnecessarily, and there's no intervention. Like, I think maybe, like, well, I'll give you a story. My cousin, right, um, like, in England, went, like, I think it was a bit of social media bullying and stuff like that, and born a lady, and then transitioned. Her name was Antonio, and then transitioned to a man, and then, like, 2 years later, changed the name to Noah, got like the dick installed or whatever. I don't know. Took some mind bending drugs. A few years later, ended up, I don't know what you use the word on TikTok, but not here anymore. Because this thing just got rammed down her throat. It wasn't natural. It was, doctors prescribing stuff like that. And there was probably an underlying mental problem with this
Yeah,
and just
so hold
wanted to
up.
be
You
normal.
can't take
And
one
then ended up,
scenario and the inferences that you formed that you don't have
well,
the
I can.
ability to
Of course you
justify.
can. Of
Hold
course you
up. You
can. If
can't
you
just
get,
take no. You're just assuming these things to
that's
be
what
true.
everyone does. That's what everyone does. Well, I'm not saying it's wrong. There's probably 1.0001% of people that are incorrectly misgendered. And yeah, there is some need for medical intervention there. But people that just, hey, I want to be a tree today, there's not, or a
That's
cat
not the
or
claim. That
whatever.
is
Yeah.
absolutely not the claim. The claim is that they have commitments, right? They fit under these characteristics. It's not like I am this. That's why I don't hold self ID. It's not like a I am this. It is the case that they have desires to be in accordance with the cultural and the social norms typically associated with the female sex. That is the characteristic in which they exhibit, okay? So it's not the case that I just say, "Oh, I am this" or "I am that," right? Or self ID. It's the case that they fulfill this particular characteristic.
I don't know. Again, that's another one I disagree on. But I think
But why? Tell me why. What part with what I just said you disagree with? Appreciate the confetti. Thank you so much.
I agree there's like maybe a small percentage that it's correctly diagnosed. I think the science is just a bit too in its infancy here, and it's something that, later on we might see have, like I've seen personally, it might have devastating results. So I think that's one to sit back and watch over, 20, 30, 40 years, and then see if you're right.
Why don't
But
you
I
say the
wouldn't be
same thing with
pushing.
knee surgeries? Why don't you say the same thing with other types of surgeries that exist? Right, as other surgeries have significantly more negative
Well, of
impacts
course,
than what
yeah,
you
they
could
do
reference
pilot
here.
programs,
Appreciate it. Thank
and
you.
then once they look at the research over 10 years,
Do you,
15,
do you, do
20
you think it's
years,
wrong for me to have taken Accutane when I was 16?
I don't know. I'm not medically trained, so I can't comment on that. I honestly can't comment on that issue
Okay, so then you can't
because
comment on puberty blockers. You can't comment on hormone replacement therapy.
I'm just saying from self-experience. I've seen one case of it, and it ended really badly. So you just be careful. Just be careful pushing that one down people's throat, because that is something that is not
Again, I'm
reversible.
no, I'm
And
not pushing down anyone's throat. What I'm saying is that it's
I'm
okay
not
to be
saying you
trans.
are, but
It's
I
okay
think
to be
we
gay.
both agree. We can probably both agree on that. There could be some consequences if you get it wrong that are irreversible and could be, fatal.
Wait,
So it is
which
something
ones?
that
Which ones? Which irreversible side effects? And again, by the way, the
well, cutting your
detransition rate
dick
for
off,
people who
mate.
are, I
That's
appreciate the
irreversible,
forever rose.
isn't
Thank
it?
you so much. So
Yeah.
you're talking about sex reassignment surgery, which you cannot get until you're past 18 years old, and you've had multiple years of consistent, persistent identification, right, in terms of this particular thing, in accordance with those particular desires, right. So it is the case that they've been doing this for a very long time. They've talked to endocrinologists, they talked to multiple different types of doctors, psychiatrists, stuff like that, right. All of that different type of stuff that's happened for years at this point. Okay? This isn't something that someone would just like do for attention. You understand the negative implications that there is from coming out as gay or trans in society, right? Especially in a
I think
society in which
that's
is
an
not accepting.
overdiagnosing, yeah. But I mean, it is what it is. Like it's something. I'll take the loss on this one, and I've got to run off to work, mate. But it was an interesting chat, and
For sure, for sure, for sure, for sure. I'll go into the next person. All right, everyone, if you disagree, send a guest request right now. Tap that screen, the strike to 300,000 likes. If you disagree, send a guest request right now. Share the live if you want to help get out to more people. Let me go into the next person, y'all. Keep tapping that screen, everyone. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
Oh,
Hello? How old are you?
18.
What's your birth year?
2001.
Wow, your math is absolutely horrendous, dude. I'm sorry, dude. Like, actually, you need to like fix your math. Like, I didn't know it was this bad these days. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
28.
Yeah, do you think that being gay is wrong or immoral?
No, but I do have something to say about the studies and whatnot.
I am just looking for some debates, though. Appreciate you coming on. Appreciate you coming on. Just looking for some debates. If you want to talk about studies, my Discord's always open. We always talk about stuff like there, especially when it relates to that. But only send a guest request if you disagree, everyone. We're just looking for some debates. Yeah, what's up? How old are you?
Oh yes, I'm 29,
Appreciate the handout. Thank you so much, Emma. What's your birth year?
1994.
And you're 29?
Yeah.
Okay, for sure. Do you think that being gay is wrong or immoral? Wait,
Yes.
were you on earlier, by the way?
No, it's first time to talk to you, man.
Oh, I remember the name King. I apologize.
All right. Yeah, I disagree. I'm saying being gay is wrong. So naturally, yeah.
Yeah, so why is it wrong?
If we come to nature, being gay is wrong. Practicing doing that thing is wrong, bro.
Yeah, so why?
Yeah. If we come and analyze our organ, it's just it's
Oh,
just
Chad, did he do the wrong birth year? Or did y'all read it wrong? I'm confused.
no.
So
I'm
I don't know.
29.
People in the chat are messing up their math, I think.
Yeah. So being here, I'm saying wrong because when it comes to nature and you're analyzing things, I mean that thing is just an exit way. It's not an entrance. That
Oh, you're saying okay, so why is it not what you would consider an entrance?
it's not an entrance. Yeah. Cause if we came to females body, it it is a two way. All right. When for reproduction for human, and the second one is for Urians. Okay.
Yeah,
So
why
when
can't the
you
anus be two-way?
sorry.
Why can't the anus be two-way?
No, it's not a two way. It's just an exit way.
Why?
Yeah, by nature, if we come to analyze and find the reality, it's just an exit way.
No, no. I mean, we can. Well, I don't know why you're saying that. So why do you consider it to be that way? I don't see naturally speaking that's true. If we look at nature, clearly speaking, we still see many different types of species engaging in gay intercourse. So I don't know what you're talking about.
So actually, yeah, you're supposed to agree with me. Like it is just an exit way, but by yourself, if you like to do it, like and enjoy it, that is your choice. So like me, I'm talking to you right
No,
now.
why
I'm
is
a
it
Muslim.
just an exit way? I'm not gay myself, but why is it an exit way?
All
Why is it
right. So
just that
first.
way?
Firstly, let me get away from the conversation. I say myself, me, I'm Muslim, but when it's come to judge you, why you have to be that way, or someone be that way, or discriminate you or hate you, it means that I'm wrong. I have to, to respect you, and respect your opinion. All right? Yeah, I
I'm
have to.
confused.
Yeah,
Can you
I
say that
have to
again?
respect. I'm saying I'm religious, okay? And I have to accept you and respect you if you choose to be that way.
To be
You
gay?
know?
You don't choose to be gay.
No, I have to respect you. I mean, we as a human, to live in a harmony and peaceful way, we have to respect gay
Here's the
community,
paper crane. Thank you so much.
yeah, and accept them.
Okay, so you're saying you should accept gay people. I'm asking, why do you think it's wrong?
So I'm saying it is a wrong because it's just an exit way. If I give it example to myself,
Why is it just an exit way?
if I give an example to myself, I'm a man. I know what each organ in my body do. I know my eyes just for it has a just to see. My nose just for smelling. My mouth having food. And
Wait, so is it
sometimes
wrong for me to kiss? If I had a wife, is it wrong for me to kiss her?
kiss Howard to kiss her mouth.
Yeah, to kiss her.
No, it's not wrong.
So, but the mouth is just to eat food or to breathe.
The mouse yes is having food. You have to is for food, and sometimes you have to vomit and take food out from yourself. All right.
Yeah, but it's also can be used to kiss someone. So I'm confused how you take that into account.
That you are doing it with your female. All right, female to man. Yeah.
So I'm confused. Why is it why? So you can use it outside of that context. So again, why is the anus just an exit?
Yeah, it's just an it's not an entrance.
Okay, I think there might be like an issue, a language barrier here or something. But I appreciate you coming on, man. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you.
All right, let's go on to the next person. Only send a guest request. If you disagree, tap that screen, everyone. Let's try to hit the 300,000 likes, y'all. All right, give it a second, everyone. We're going on to the next person. Yo, what's up? How old are you? Hello?
I'm 18. I'm
What's your
18.
birth year? What's your birth year? Okay, we're gonna go to the next person. Only send a guest request. If you disagree, tap that screen, everyone. Let's try to get to 350,000 likes, y'all. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
Hey, how's it going? I'm 28.
For sure, do you think it's wrong or immoral to be gay?
I don't, when it comes to my personal opinion, I'm indifferent about it. I think everyone has the opportunity and right to make their own decisions. What I want to address is when we're considering right and wrong, inherently we're talking about morality, right? Like the difference between right and wrong morally. Can you hear me?
Yeah. I mean, I'm confused. So why do you consider it to be wrong or immoral to be gay?
Well, I don't consider it to be wrong or right, but I do want to say that if we are talking about wrong or right in terms of morality,
So you don't think it's wrong? All right, I'm just looking for people who disagree, but I appreciate you coming on. Thank you so much. Just looking for some debates, everyone. Only send a guest request if you disagree, y'all. We're just looking for some debates, everyone. Only opposition, everyone. You didn't even let him talk? He doesn't disagree. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
I'm 20 years old, bro.
Yeah, do you think that being gay is wrong or immoral?
Totally
Why so?
wrong. Like, why do you have to suck a dick?
What's wrong with that?
Nah, like it's totally wrong. Like
Why?
you are made born with a dick, and you still have to ride a dick. Like how dumb is that? I'm not saying I'm not trying to offend anybody, but then it's dumb for me.
Yeah, so again, you're not telling me why it's wrong. So is it wrong for girls to do it? Do you not like BJ's breath?
That's devilish for me.
It's what?
Cause it's devilish. Cause God created Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve.
It's devilish because of God. Okay, so
Yeah.
how do you know that God exists to imply here that like it's wrong to engage in gay intercourse?
My nigga.
Hello? Hello? Did he leave? Is that all we got? Is that actually it? No way, bro. He just got raptured, chat. Chat, he just got raptured. No way. No way. The rapture just happened. None of us got saved. Oh my gosh. All the Christians in the chat, you're screwed too. Oh my gosh. Fuck. All right, let's go to the next person. Only send a guest request. If you disagree, just make sure to send a guest request. Again, only if you disagree, y'all. Tap that screen. Let's try to hit the 500,000 likes, everyone. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
Hey, I'm 44.
Yeah, do you think that being gay is wrong or immoral?
I think that it's a signal of something wrong.
Wait, sorry, say that again?
I believe that it's a signal, a natural signal that something's wrong.
What do you mean a signal that something's wrong?
I believe it's a natural signal. So our genes throughout, hundreds of thousands of years, if not millions of years, our genes priority has been to reproduce. Now, I'm not going to argue that the lack of the ability to reproduce is inherently wrong or immoral, because that's not the case. We have people that are infertile. So what I'm trying to say, though, is through evolutionary means, evolutionary has decided, hey, this person is made gay because the genes are saying this is the end. We do not want to reproduce this particular line of genes. I'm okay with that. I'm not saying that they're bad people. I'm not saying they're immoral or anything like that. I'm saying it's a natural indicator, just like infertility, that where genes are saying it's time to stop reproducing. But for approximately a million years, those same genes have been reproducing and have an ancestry. And for whatever reason,
so by the way, we do have I appreciate this one. Thank you so much. We do have gay people throughout all of history, so it's not specific to now.
No, I agree. That's true. Absolutely.
Yeah, so it wouldn't make sense to tell us like stop to engaging in intercourse. Plus, right, if you're just saying that like the basis of this is that someone is attracted to someone in which they cannot reproduce with, well then that same thing would be true with a man who's attracted to someone who's infertile. Right? If I'm attracted to a woman who's infertile, right, then that would also be an indicator based upon my genes that we should stop reproducing or something. Is that your view?
Well, of course, if somebody is if a woman, for example, or a man, either one can be born infertile, then they are born that way, and they're through evolutionary pressures. I will say it this way: evolution and nature is using this as a form of predation to say these genes do not need to carry on, whereas other genes that are going
to so that would be true with the man who's attracted to the woman who's infertile.
Absolutely, yes. For whatever reason, their DNA and their genes and the DNA inside their genes.
Yeah. So if you have a wife and you're with her past like menopause, right, and she becomes infertile and you're still attracted to her, right? Is that telling you?
Uh-oh.
Oh, sorry. I got a power thing. I don't know why I got a power thing. I could try to fix that.
You're back now. Uh-oh.
It's not connecting me. Give me 1 second.
You back?
We're good now. All right, do y'all hear me?
Yep, I can hear you.
Okay, we're fine. So what were you saying?
Go ahead. What were you saying?
I honestly forgot. Sorry.
No, it's all good. No, of course, infertility. You were saying if
me engaging in intercourse with a woman who's infertile, right?
Well, past menopause, for example. Sure, but when I was
is that something telling your genes that you shouldn't reproduce?
No, but when let's for example play that out at the beginning, we're going to assume that if she's going through menopause, that she was probably fertile. So that they were attracted to the fact that she was fertile.
But they're still attracted to them, even though that's not there anymore.
Yeah, but usually.
So doesn't that tell them that they shouldn't reproduce, given their genes?
Sure, but when a woman is going through menopause in her late 40s, 50s, and 60s, whenever it begins, her sexual appetite is completely decreased normally. Now, I mean, there's always exceptions to the rule. And at the same time, for most men, when they hit their mid-40s, I am as well, your sexual appetite decreases exponentially. So when you're saying attracted to, it's not near as much in the sexual sense as it is now you've formed that bond over 20, 30, 40 years, and now you're in love with that person and you just have a healthy relationship. So if you...
By the way, can you give me evidence of that?
No, I'm just telling you my personal opinion. I mean, you can disagree with it, and I'd love to hear your opinion on it.
No, I mean, I don't know. I would just like to see evidence if you have it.
Evidence of what? That sexual desires decrease after a certain age?
Yeah, no, like to an exponential manner.
Well, I mean, I can go get some research and bring it to you later. I mean,
and then also, you don't have to be fertile to engage in to get menopause.
No, I agree. No, I said let's just play this out hypothetically that if a woman is hitting menopause, I'm saying hypothetically, let's assume that she was fertile at one point when they fell in love. We already covered that if she's infertile early on in her life and a man falls in love with her, I'm putting the hypotheses out there that the DNA of those two individuals and the genes in those two individuals through natural evolution is using nature's way of predation to say, let's cancel out this line of genetic code.
I just don't think that's good reasoning, because then it's going to apply to an individual in which, again, they just find attraction towards like a woman who's infertile, right? So that's going to be also turned to your view. And also, secondly, right, people who are gay are also still fertile.
I'm saying that because of their
Oh, you got an
they're
echo, my
born
guy.
gay.
You got an echo, bro. Send a guest request back. You got an echo. Everyone tap that screen. It doesn't even tell me what my thing is at, but tap that screen. Everyone, let's straight to 500,000 likes. If you want to help get it out to more people, share the live. Everyone, let's try to get to 500 shares, y'all. Does anyone remember that person's name? I don't even remember, chat. I'm not gonna lie. I completely forgot. Does anyone remember, chat? But just give it a second. He just kicks. They literally just got. What are you talking about, Chubby Bear? They literally just got a call. So I'll look for them. If they send a guest request back, we'll accept them back. If not, we're going to go into the next person. I don't see them right now, so I'm going to give them like a few seconds to send a guest request back real quick. If not, I'm going to move on to the next person, everyone, real quick. Tap that screen, everyone. Again, let's try to get to 500,000 likes. If you want to help get it out to more people, share the live, everyone. Let's go on to the next person. I don't see them in the guest box, so we're going to go on to the next, y'all. Again, only send a guest request if you disagree, y'all. Someone thinks you're Dean. Yeah, I saw that. If you think I'm Dean, I'm sorry, but like, I think there might be something wrong there. Okay, yeah, we are charging, chat. We're charging, thankfully. Keep tapping that screen, everyone. Definitely not Dean. Like, I mean, we look different. I don't know. Dean clones, so real, dude. So real. We're just Dean clones out here, honestly. I think everyone's just a Dean clone in their heart, you know? Every single person. Again, only send a guest request if you disagree. We're just looking for some debates, everyone. They look nothing alike. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where they're getting that from, to be honest. Okay, for some reason it's not accepting this person either. By the way, everyone, if you want to like help out the video that I just posted, everyone, you can go to my channel. I just posted a video. Right, the Whatever podcast is dodging a debate with me and Dean. So if you want to comment, if you want to like that video, help get it out to more people, it would be great, everyone. So make sure to do so right now. We're gonna go on to the next person, though. Again, only send a guest request if you do disagree, y'all. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
19.
Yeah, do you think it's wrong or immoral to be gay?
I'm really sorry. I just want to say, like, you as a straight man and Dean as well, thank you so much for doing this, because it's normally like, you know, like gay people or advocates or women and stuff. So like, this means so much. So yeah, thank you. That's all I want to say.
I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Bye.
10K fee is crazy. I know 10K fee is wild, bro. That's straight running, chat. Isn't that straight running? But W guess for real. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
Salam alaikum, my name. Do I need to say my name?
No, how old are you?
I'm 18, is it okay?
Yeah, what's birth year?
Birth year, 2005.
For sure. Is there a way you can fix your echo?
Echo? I don't have echo.
Yeah, you have a
sorry.
bit of an echo. Is there a way you can fix it?
Doesn't
I don't
look
think I hear it now. So yeah. Do you think that it's wrong or immoral to be gay?
It's wrong. I'm Muslim and it's haram.
Okay. So how do you know that the Quran is accurate in prescribing what's right and wrong about morality?
Look, if everybody in this world would be gay, then everybody would die because nobody would get pregnant, you know?
Okay. If everyone in the world were to not want to engage in intercourse with people, no one would get pregnant. Therefore, is it wrong for someone not to want to engage in intercourse with people?
Yeah, if you want everybody to die and the whole humanity to die, then yeah, it's
Yeah, so
wrong.
it's wrong for me not to engage in intercourse with people.
It's wrong, yes.
Oh, okay. So I have a question. If someone does produce children and then decides to engage in gay intercourse after that, is it wrong?
For me, it still is, yes.
Oh, because it's based upon the religion. So it has nothing to do with whether or not it leads to reproduction. So again, how do you know that the Quran is accurate in prescribing to us what's right and what's wrong about morality?
I don't understand really good English. What's this Quran?
Okay. All right. I'm going to look for someone else. I appreciate you coming on. Thank you so much, man. I think there's
Okay,
a
Akhu
linguist there.
Sharmuta, no problem. Thank you.
All right. We're going to go on to the next person. Only set a guest request. If you disagree, if you want to debate, y'all. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
Yeah, I'm 30,
Yeah, what's your birth year?
93.
For sure. Do you think that it's wrong or immoral to be gay?
Yeah, I think it's wrong.
Why so?
I mean, nothing different than what other people been saying. Just nature. I just feel like it doesn't help. I just feel like I don't know how to put it into words. Like it's just not natural. It's the simplest way I could say it.
What do you mean by natural?
Just piggybacking off what the other dude was saying about as far as reproduction and stuff like that. I just feel like anything that is geared towards the destruction of society naturally is what people would consider to be something bad or negative or wrong.
Yeah, so you heard the arguments I posited towards them. What would be your response to some of them?
You said what?
Did you hear the arguments I posited in response?
You could repeat them.
Yeah, sure. So is it wrong for someone to not want to engage in intercourse with people?
Um, nah, I don't think so.
Okay, but if everyone did that, we wouldn't be able to reproduce.
Yeah, but that's
Okay.
that's a fact. But I don't think that's possible though. Like in reality, people's gonna want to
People
have
want
sex
to
with
engage
other
in intercourse.
people.
I don't think it's possible that everyone's going to be gay. Or it's possible, but it's not probable. It's not probable that everyone's going to be that way either, right? But there's
Yeah,
logically possible, sure, but it's not. I wouldn't say it's physically possible.
I mean, yeah, that's true. That's true. But that's just like to me, that's just those are not the same things. You understand? That's not the
What do you
same
mean?
thing to me though, because one is an inaction, one is an action. You see what I'm saying? One you're not doing anything. The other you're engaging in
In
something.
terms of
So
being gay?
well, in terms of the sexual act, so I don't know how if it's true that people are born gay or not. I never argue that topic with people because I feel like no one will ever really know. So but the actual act is what you could
Yeah,
control.
but again, I'm saying that someone's not okay. So you're just saying that engaging in intercourse that does not lead to reproduction. Appreciate that
Yeah,
mustache. Thank you
pretty.
so much. Okay, so
Yeah,
if I engage in intercourse with a woman who's infertile, is there something wrong there?
I mean, nah, because it's a biological
But it
defect that
doesn't
she
lead to
has.
reproduction.
Huh?
I'm fertile. I could have been with someone else who's fertile, but I decided to be with a woman who's infertile.
Yeah, but on her part, it's not her fault that she's infertile. You
Yeah, but what
understand?
about my
Because
part? My part.
what do you mean?
Again, it's my choice, right? I'm deciding to be with someone who's infertile, right? When it is the case that I am fertile.
All right, that's not a. I don't see that the same as like because I don't see that I don't know how to put into words like I don't see that the same as having gay sex. You understand? Like I wouldn't see that as the same just because it doesn't lead to that would be like me
So
saying,
the reason
oh,
why it's wrong is not because it doesn't lead to reproduction.
I'm, it's not the only reason.
So what is the other reason?
Um, I mean that's just how I look at it. Like um, like I don't know how to put it into words, bro. Like, it's just not a, it's not, it's someone in the comments that just say God. It's not about God. To me, it's literally about it's just what's natural and what's not natural. You see what I'm trying to
What
say?
does
Like
natural mean?
things that occur in nature without any other like outside
Okay, yeah, so
influences.
there are hundreds of species that exhibit homosexual intercourse. Is it then okay?
You mean animals?
Yeah, we're animals too, but there are hundreds of other animals that engage in sexual intercourse that is considered homosexual, right? Would you consider it to be wrong then? I mean, okay then.
Nah, I wouldn't. Those don't lead
Okay, so
to.
it's natural though. So okay, so it's not about whether or not it's natural.
There's no proof as to why animals do that though.
They have pretty good reason to believe why, but like again, there's no relevance of that. So the point is very clear: is that it does exist in nature, right? Therefore,
Of
okay.
course it exists.
So you said your definition of natural was whether or not it exists in nature. So it's not about
no,
whether or
no,
not
no,
it
no, no,
exists
no,
in
no, no,
nature.
no, no, no. I didn't say that. You putting words in
That's
my mouth.
literally what you said.
I didn't say whether it's net. I didn't say because if it's not natural, it doesn't exist in nature. I didn't say that because
No,
we're
you said something that's considered natural is something that exists within nature.
I didn't say that at all. But
You unironically did say that. Like, I
all
mean,
right,
I'm not just like making this up.
well then, I mean, maybe I misworded myself. I didn't mean to say that because that's not the
Okay, so
point
what do you
I was
mean by
trying to make.
natural?
Just the majority of how like just how the earth actually functions on its own, like for the most part, like everything seems to work as male and female.
Okay, so
The
a majority. Okay, so is it not natural to be a ginger,
isn't that like
to have red
a
hair?
defect?
Yeah. Oh no, no. Is it not natural to have red hair?
But isn't that a DNA defect to have red
No, I'm
hair?
just asking you. Is it not natural? I appreciate the coral. Thank you so much.
It is, yeah.
It is unnatural to have red hair. Okay. Is it
No, 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 no. I said
unnatural?
it
Is
is
it
natural.
unnatural for? No.
I'm agreeing that it's natural.
Oh, okay. But it's not. It's not a majority.
That's what I'm saying though. But that's a defect, isn't it? I'm asking you. I don't know about.
Is it unnatural to be white?
Nah.
Most people aren't white.
You said most people aren't white.
Yeah.
All right. That's not the same thing.
But it's not most people. You said only if it's a majority of people. That's what's considered natural. So it's not natural for me to be white.
No, 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 no. That's not. That doesn't make sense at all. That's not the
I
same thing.
know, right? So like, yeah, that's not what we're using in terms of natural then.
What I'm trying to get at is when I say natural is the normal theme of when you look at nature and life and how things function. And since we're talking about sexuality, I'm gonna say male and female. Most things in life function male and female. Our reproductive organs are made for one another. Now whether you choose to, like you guys are talking about exits and like the anus isn't an exit, or whether it is, like it is an exit, right? It's not made as a sexual organ. Like people use it for sexual purposes, but that's not what it's made for because you have a choice.
I
So
have a
now,
question.
yeah, go ahead.
Then what? Why does the prostate produce sexual pleasure when stimulated?
Are you talking about the male G spot, and or is that
The
what you're
P
referring
spot,
to?
yeah.
I mean, I can't answer that, but what I said was that it's not a sexual organ, is what I said. It's not. Your butthole is not a sexual organ.
What's a sexual organ?
Your reproductive organs, a penis and a
No, no, no. What does
vagina.
it mean for something to? Your finger isn't a sexual organ.
Exactly.
So
But
is
we
it wrong?
use
Is
it.
it
It's your
wrong to use your finger?
it's your choice. No, I didn't say I was making.
No,
What
is it wrong to use your finger? It's not a sexual organ.
So you gay? No, 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 no.
I'm
not
not
saying
gay,
that.
but I'm just asking you:
No,
is
no.
it
I was
wrong for you to
I was
use
reading the
your
comments. I
finger?
was reading the comments. It's not wrong. It's definitely not.
But it's not a sexual organ.
It's not. I didn't say. What I was saying was that it's a choice. That's a choice.
What's a choice?
Engaging in butt sex. I don't know if I'm saying the right. I don't want to say the wrong bad words or
Anal
whatever. But
intercourse? Yeah, okay. It's also
that
a choice for someone to engage in intercourse with a woman who's infertile.
listen to what I'm saying though. What I'm saying is people choose to engage in anal intercourse, but the anus isn't a sexual organ, is what I was saying. It's not made for that.
Yeah, neither is your finger. So like, I don't understand why that's relevant. Your
You-
finger wasn't made for that.
Because the point that I was making was that nature created male and
Is
female.
your mouth a sexual organ?
My hold on. Let me just finish this point. My
Okay.
point was that nature made female and male with a male reproductive organ and a female reproductive organ that complement one another. Is the point that I make. So whether you choose to use your body for other things, that's on you. But what I'm saying is that if we're looking at how biology functions, the penis is made for the vagina. That's all that I'm saying. That's how I view it. But whether it's people, like I don't argue if people want to get
Is your finger made
married.
for that?
Huh?
Was your mouth made for that? Was your tongue made for that?
Made for what?
The vagina.
Nah.
Oh, okay, but you can still use those.
Key word, you can. That's a choice. It's whether
Is
you
it
want
wrong?
to.
Is it wrong to use those things?
Nah.
Oh, Okay, so why is it wrong to engage in anal intercourse?
Because because I'm saying that the whole it falls under the banner of being a homosexual, which I believe that it's like to
So it's
me
just the fact that they're gay. What about them being gay is wrong?
hold on. To me, you're arguing is like this, right? It's like you're arguing that people drinking alcohol is bad for you, right? But people do it anyway. You see what I'm saying? Like,
When did I argue that engaging in gay intercourse is bad for you?
no. It's like you would be. It's like you would be arguing the opposite of that. Is what I'm saying.
I'm confused what the relevance of that was.
For example, like you're confusing being able to do something with it being wrong or right. You see what I'm saying? You're associating with the ability to do something with it being you're agreeing that you're basically saying that just because you're able to do something, that means it makes it okay. And that's what I'm saying is
No, I'm
not right.
not.
Just
No, I'm not.
because
I'm saying what's wrong with it. Or like, for example, what's wrong with me picking up a rock from the ground?
it would be your intention behind it would make it right or wrong.
Okay, what is it right or wrong for me to pick up a rock?
Nah,
It's not. Not what?
it's not. I said no, it's not wrong to pick up a rock off the
Why
ground,
not?
obviously. Because that's nothing. There's nothing wrong with that.
Oh, okay. So what's wrong with being gay? Appreciate the galaxy. Thank you so much.
I mean, we're just gonna keep going around in circles. I gave you the reason why.
Oh no! You didn't give me any reason, right?
No. I told you.
We went down the line, and you didn't finish with any reason.
I told you why I thought it was wrong. One of the reasons I said the main reason, which is not the only one, I said was nature, and then you can't defute that. You can't defute
we
that.
Did. We did go past that. We already went past the nature.
All you did was ask me certain questions like, well, or am I able? Is having anal sex wrong? And if I have sex with an infertile person, is that wrong? You're giving me different examples.
Yeah. I gave you something that also didn't lead to reproduction, right? That was not nature. The nature point I brought up was gay. There's gay intercourse in nature. So if it's just something that exists within nature, that exists within nature, therefore it's natural.
I mean, yeah, I guess I see what you're saying, but now we don't know if the animals that you're speaking of are actually homosexuals themselves. Is my point.
No, we do. 10% of rams, particularly, will not engage in intercourse with the opposite sex. They just won't do it. 10%.
So let me ask you.
Bonobos that are the most genetically similar to humans, right, are known, historically speaking, for being lesbian.
Wait, which animal did you say?
Bonobos. They're like 97% genetically similar to human beings.
All right, so but you're talking about physical. You're saying what they observe through physical acts, but that doesn't necessarily mean that we know that they are attracted to that to that gender sexually, though. You understand?
Why are they engaging in it?
They're animals, bro. We don't know what's on the animals'
We're
minds.
animals.
We don't. What I'm saying, but we're able to know whether another human is thinking because we're able to communicate. We can't communicate with animals on that level to know.
A deaf person that doesn't know sign language, can we tell?
Those are humans. It doesn't matter. What I'm saying is,
we can look at brain responses. We observe them, right? We know, given that they're exhibiting particular characteristics, that it's likely that they exhibit this particular characteristic. No. Appreciate the money gun. Thank you so much. We absolutely have the ability to make inferences about the types of attractions that they have, given the fact that they're engaging in this. You understand that other types of animals still communicate with other animals as well. There are ways in which they communicate, and we observe those ways in which they communicate. We learn in which the ways they communicate, and then we are able to then make inferences based upon those ways that they communicate. So literally a whole branch of study dedicated to this.
Yeah, so I understand everything that you're saying, but can you also agree, or are you going to argue the fact that it's not 100% concrete whether anyone observing these animals behave?
It's not 100% concrete. The external world is real, right? We base things on what's most likely to be true, and it's most likely to be true. It's the best explanation.
No. When you say the external world, what do you mean by that? Are you talking about outer space?
Well, no, I'm just saying anything, right? Or you, me, anything. You can't be certain of those claims because there is a logically possible world in which you are just a brain in a vat that is being fed these types of experiences. That's logically possible. You can't rule that out 100%.
But the thing is,
we judge what we consider to be true based on what's most likely to be the case.
Right, but you can't also rule out the fact that at the end of the day, there's no 100% way to determine whether an animal, for example, is in love with the same species or whether they're just engaging in a sexual act. Is my point, because even
based on the the mechanisms that are, I mean not the mechanisms, the behaviors that they exhibit. Okay, that's exactly. Did you listen at all? I just described, right. It's based upon the behaviors that they exhibit. We know based upon particular behaviors that they exhibit that they're communicating particular things. Right, and we're able to make inferences based upon that because of
Okay,
those types of
okay. I got you
observations.
now. I see what you're saying. So basically, correct me if I'm wrong. So you're saying, like, let's say there were two gay lions, or for example, right, they would be exhibiting with one another the same actions they would exhibit with a female lion, is what you're saying, as far as relationship wise, like
Yeah,
however
if
they
you can
would.
make inferences that the male and the female lion are attracted to each other, well, then you can also make
Yeah.
inferences that the gay lion and the other gay lion also are.
Okay, and you're saying that there are studies that prove that so you're not just talking about just sex itself. They're actually engaging in other type of encounters that exhibit.
Yeah, for example, all right, penguins, they literally create relationship dynamics in which they adopt children, a part of their own species.
Okay, yeah, I heard of something like that before. I mean, hey, I see what you're saying. I mean, since you're a man of studies, I would need to see the studies on that
Yep,
aspect as
got you.
well.
I can send you a whole resource document of stuff like this, right?
Yeah,
We have like an
go ahead.
entire thing set up.
I followed you.
This is also, I'm pretty sure we have it listed in my Discord. It's like listed all out like this. They're all sourced. We're adding this all the time, so
Yeah, I hear you. But
all the stuff I talk about is in there.
yeah. I mean that's pretty much all I gotta say.
All right, for sure. Appreciate you coming on, man.
Yeah, no doubt.
All right, we're gonna go to the next person. By the way, everyone, if y'all want to help out with one thing real quick, there's a video I just posted. Everyone, we're calling out me and Dean, the whatever podcast to debate. We messaged them. They asked us for 10K to debate. 10K. Sounds like they're fucking running to me. If you want to help us out, like that video, comment on that video. All right, it'll help get it out to more people, and maybe that will put them in a position where they actually have to debate us, chat. Okay? Me and Dean debating them, that would be pretty fucking wild. If you want to see that, at them in that comment section. Like that video, but we're gonna go into the next person. Only send a guest request. If you disagree, tap that screen, let's strike to 500,000 likes. If you want to help get it out to more people, share the live, everyone. Let's go to the next person, y'all. 500 shares, y'all. Where is it? The last video I just posted. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
I'm 19.
Yeah, do you think that it's wrong or immoral to be gay?
Personally, for me, do I think it's wrong? No. I think the only thing that's really wrong about it is like when you push it in kids' faces, especially in like schools and stuff. Like for somebody to kind of keep pushing it in you, especially when you're like a kid, their minds, they're more susceptible to it and they can't really determine, between, oh, should I do this? Should I not do this? And it's all just kind of a learning experience as you grow older. For me, I learned about it more as I got older and I started to understand it more and just explore it when I was a kid. But when it's just being taught and pushed into my face all the time, I don't think that's okay.
What do you mean by being pushed in the face?
Like you see it in stores everywhere and like Bud Light, for an example, like they're doing all these partners. And
what stores are you talking about?
Target, Walmart, obviously Amazon.
Who also do stuff for Veterans Day, who also do stuff for almost every other time of the year.
That's understandable, but I mean, like when you start,
they do
like,
stuff for Christians. You see Christians everywhere. You see churches everywhere. You see Christian associated flags everywhere. Memorabilia, necklaces.
Teaching you a way on how you can live a normal, really standard life.
Okay, so are other philosophies, but the idea here is that other philosophies teach us it's okay to be straight. So in the same way that you're following a sense of philosophy, then when it relates to that, right, you can say that you can follow a philosophy that relates to this. Why are people saying you're 17?
I have no idea.
Oh, 2006? Oh my gosh, why do you have that in your bio, bro? And literally lie about your age. Oh my god, thank you, chat. Appreciate it. Oh, it's his car? I don't care. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
Man, shut your
How old are you? Okay, they just left. Does anyone remember that person's name? I'll accept them back, but they are gone.
Yeah, what's up?
Yeah, do you think it's wrong or immoral to be gay?
Yeah, I think it's...
How old are you, by the way?
21.
For sure. So why do you think it's wrong?
I mean, do you want me to you want me to give you like a opinion for myself, correct?
Yeah, why is it wrong?
Okay. I just believe it's wrong because it's just, in my eyes, I don't think it's right for a man and a man to be together and a woman and a woman. It's just, that's just my opinion. I don't see it as being correct. I just think the right thing should be man and woman, you know, woman and man, not man and woman and woman. That's just my opinion, you know?
Okay, so you just think it should be man and woman, but why?
Because that's just how it seems like it should play out. You know, that's just like
Why?
the right thing. It just seems right. That's what seems right. You know what I mean? Being a man and a man together just doesn't seem right. And a woman
Why
doesn't
does it
seem,
not seem right?
it just doesn't give it that ring. You know what I mean? Like,
Okay, well, what if I said it just doesn't give me that ring that, you know, two straight people are engaging in intercourse?
Parker, in our reality, does it give it that ring or is it off? Ask
I don't
yourself.
say it gives a ring to me. I hear a ring.
No, but being a man and then a woman together, it
A
gives it
man and
that
a
ring.
man, a woman and a woman. I'm hearing a ring. It gives a nice ring.
Oh, no, ew, no. That just gives it like the, you know what I'm saying? Like, no,
I don't know. A man and a woman, that doesn't really give a good ring.
it does.
No, it
It
doesn't.
does. It's definitely the right
But
thing.
what if someone who's lesbian came on right now and said anything that has a man within it, right? Again, this is not applied to lesbian, right? That's going to be bad, right?
Wait, what do you mean?
Couldn't they say the same thing, right?
No,
Because that just kind of gives them like an ick, right? It doesn't give them a ring. It only gives them a ring whenever there's women that are involved.
You're being condescending, Parker.
How am I being condescending?
I'm reading what somebody said about you.
How am I being condescending?
I don't know. I was just saying it. Hey, but I'm gonna tell you something.
Describing something, responding to someone's point, that's condescending. I agree. Appreciate the mic drop. Thank you so much.
But my opinion is just my opinion, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and your opinion makes no fucking sense.
See,
That's
now
condescending.
see, and that's where people get upset, and then they judge themselves for being upset about somebody's opinion, and that's what you're doing.
Yeah, so I mean, I give you reasons as to why I think it's wrong. It doesn't make any sense.
But you're upset
How am I upset?
because you have an attitude.
I really don't have an attitude.
Dude, are you all right?
Yeah?
Because you seem like you're pissed off.
Do I seem pissed off right now? What
I mean,
people are you engaging with, right? I don't know how this is like, this seems pissed off to you.
tighten up, bro.
It's like you can literally be the most calm person. You can just be chilling. You can just be vibing, and like people think that you're like angry, right?
You gotta tighten up a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
But I don't know, man. I feel like I'm pretty loose right now.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
I'm chilling.
You need to sort your head out, man. For real.
But how so?
Very so. Very much so.
I said how so, smart one.
You'll understand one day.
No, just tell me. You said you understand so much. You are the enlightened one. Tell me.
No, I said you will understand.
No, you're enlightened. Let me know, please. I'd love to hear.
It's all right, brother.
Come on, bro. Please, man. Give me something.
I'll be praying for you when I'm sleeping too.
Okay, well, I mean, yeah, you can pray to what?
Pray to the Lord up above.
How do you know they exist?
Because we're here. There's
okay,
no way.
Us being here doesn't mean that there has to be a God. That's compatible with atheism.
Definitely. I mean, how else are we going to be here? You think we just...
there could be a natural cause?
The whole world just comes and then the universe...
There can be a natural cause? Yeah.
No,
What's wrong with a natural cause?
No such thing as a natural cause.
What do you mean there's no such thing as a natural cause? What are you talking about?
Okay, now, you want me to tell you something right now? You want me to tell you something? You just
What?
got off track of your whole debate. And now you're talking about God.
Well, it sounds like your justification relates to God. You haven't given me any argument.
It sounds like you can't stay on task.
I am staying on task. I can, right? You're just not making any argument.
No, I already made my argument. I gave you my opinion. This is what this live is about, right? Correct?
Then wait, weren't you the one that brought up God?
I just said I'm praying for you, and then you said...
Yeah, isn't that bringing up God?
What?
Yeah, I didn't bring it up. You brought it up. You said I'm gonna pray for you, right? I'm gonna pray to Shmad for you, dude.
I would have never went there if you didn't ask. You know what I mean? It's that simple.
I didn't know. What I didn't ask. I asked about it after. What are you talking about? The gaslighting is real, bro.
Parker, are you okay, bro?
Yeah, clearly.
You know it's all love on this side, though, right?
You love what?
I said it's all love on this side.
Okay, so then why do you think it's wrong to be gay without a reason?
Me saying it's all love on this side has nothing to do with that at all.
So why do you think it's wrong to be gay?
Because it just doesn't seem right for a man to be together, and a woman and a woman. It just doesn't seem correct.
Okay, but that doesn't give me any reason. That just says the case.
That's just my opinion. Like, obviously, there's so much that goes into that. Like, it's like, it doesn't matter because anything I'm gonna say, you're gonna argue with it, and then you're just gonna believe
Yeah, welcome to a debate
everybody in the
platform.
chat is gonna think.
Wait, Omar, are you actually confused with the fact that I am arguing against you on a debate platform? Come on, dude. What the fuck do you
That's
expect?
what you sound like, bro. I've watched multiple of your lives, and that's what you do. Are you
Yeah,
serious?
welcome to a debate platform.
No,
That's literally the whole point of this. You've just figured out the live. Everyone give him a round of applause in the chat. He just figured out that the live is about debating people. Let's go, everyone in the chat.
All right, didn't I ask you if I can give an opinion, and you said yes, and now you're saying this? Like, bro, come on now.
Yeah, you welcome to the debate platform.
It doesn't even make sense.
What doesn't make sense?
What you just said does not even make sense.
How does it not make sense? We are on a debate platform. A debate is in which two sides argue opposing positions.
Okay, is being gay wrong to you or what?
No, it's not wrong.
You think it's 100% straight?
What do you mean straight, right? I think that being gay is not considered wrong or right, and being straight isn't considered right or wrong, okay? It simply is.
All right. You think somebody changing their gender is okay?
I don't think that necessarily someone changes their gender, but I think trans women are women and trans men are men, yeah.
Trans women are okay. So you're saying if a man is born into the world and he is a man and he changes to be a woman, does that mean
that's not oh, he just got removed for community guidelines, chat. We're gonna go on to the next person. Only send a guest request if you disagree. Tap that screen, everyone. Let's try to 500,000 likes. If you want to help get it out to more people, share the live. Let's try to get to 500 shares, everyone. But let's go on to the next person. Again, only send a guest request if you do disagree, everyone. We are just looking for some debates, y'all. Tap that screen, y'all. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
I'm 19.
For sure. Do you think that it's wrong or immoral to be gay?
I do.
Why so?
Because.
What's your birth year?
I'm sorry?
What's your birth year? Thank you for the subscription. I appreciate day month.
But
yeah, your math is horrendous, brother. Your math is absolutely terrible. 2006, dude. Come on.
Yo,
what's up? How old are you?
I'm 19, 2004, man.
Yeah, do you think it's wrong or immoral to be gay?
I don't think that it. Okay, so I think it's wrong to be gay, but I don't have a problem with people being gay, if that makes sense.
You saying it's wrong to be gay is you having a problem with them being gay. So why is it wrong to be gay?
No, I don't care what they do. It's their choice. But
and why do you consider it to be wrong?
Personally, I still think it's wrong. But just because I think it's wrong doesn't mean that I can mistreat them. I just want to state that
yeah,
first.
but you still care. So why do you think it's wrong?
I don't care what people do with their life, but I think
it's wrong. And you wouldn't consider it to be wrong?
I consider it wrong because it's not what we're intended to do.
By what?
Men and women are intended to be fruitful, give birth to babies, you know what I mean? And I think that if you're not, if you're not trying to, have a kid someday or something, I think you a little off, you know what I mean? Like your own kid.
Yeah, so if someone's bi, engages in gay intercourse, and then marries a woman, right? Is that gay intercourse not immoral? Because again, they still produce children.
Still having gay intercourse is not right. But once again, I don't
care.
Okay,
so engaging in intercourse that does not lead to reproduction is immoral.
I mean, you could say that, I guess.
Okay, so is it wrong for me to engage in intercourse with a woman who's infertile?
So when we're saying infertile, we're talking about women who are like 1% of women. Most women are not.
No, actually 19% of women in the United States aged 18 through 49.
Okay, so regardless, if we're talking about women who are infertile or not, they're not, they didn't ask to be infertile. And
people didn't ask to be gay, but again, I gave you a particular scenario. It's me, right?
You just gotta
well, you're saying things that aren't relevant.
You be every conversation you cut people off, bro. You just gotta let people talk. You feel me? I'll let you talk. Let me talk.
Yeah, I actually do let people talk, but I just described this, right? So the reason why I'm cutting you off is because I just described it and you didn't engage with it. That's the scenarios in which I cut people off. I have particular conditions in which I cut people off. If you violate those conditions, yeah, I'm going to cut you off.
Oh, my bad, big boss Parker. My fault, man. Listen, hold on. Hold on, let me get to my room real quick. Hold on. All right, so like I said, it's incorrect
Were
to
you on the
have.
toilet, by the
I
way,
think
bro?
that it's incorrect. Hell yeah, I was shitting.
That is so gross,
I
dude.
was
Don't
right
do
there.
that when you go on live, dude. That's so weird, dude. That is so
I mean,
weird.
if you
Why do
think
you
it's
go
weird,
on live
okay.
while
I mean,
taking
I
a
don't
shit,
give a
bro?
fuck. Everybody poops, bro.
Not while going on live. You're in front of fucking 4,000 people. You didn't even wash your hands, bro.
I use hand sanitizer, my brother. I don't wash my hands. I'm in Nebraska with the nasty water. What you looking like that for, dude? You really ugly, man.
Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it. So do you want to actually like argue against me, bro?
Okay, yeah. I'm ready.
What was your point?
So my point is like we're intended to be fruitful. I think we're intended to be fruitful.
Yeah. So is it wrong for me to engage in intercourse with a woman who's infertile? It's my choice.
Okay.
I'm fertile. I could be with someone else who's fertile, but I decided to be with someone who's infertile.
Okay, I mean, if you choose to be with someone infertile, then that's on you. But
Is it
me
wrong?
personally, I'm not. I mean, it's not wrong to be with somebody infertile,
Oh,
no.
okay. So then,
But
even though I engage in
but
intercourse that does not lead to reproduction, it's not wrong.
when we're talking about being infertile,
Chat. He got removed for community guidelines too. I don't know what's going on today, everyone. Like literally, TikTok is going wild. We're gonna go to the next person. I'm gonna let people speak a little more because I just wanted to get to that point because we just went over it. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
Yes, hello, man. Peter
How old are you?
Parker? Is it Peter Parker?
Okay, we're gonna go to the next person. Only send a guest request if you disagree. If you're 18 plus, everyone tap that screen. Let's try to do the 750,000 likes. If you want to help get it out to more people, share the live. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
Oh shit, I got accepted into this.
Yeah, how old are you?
I'm 18, man.
What's your birth year?
2005.
Yeah, do you think it's wrong or immoral to be gay?
No, I think it's completely fine to be gay.
Do you think it's wrong to engage in gay intercourse?
No.
All right, we're going on only to people to disagree. Only send a guest request if you do disagree. We're just looking for some debates, everyone. Tap that screen, y'all. Let's try to get to 500,000 likes, y'all. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
I'm 18.
Do you think that being gay is wrong or immoral?
I don't think it's wrong, or I just don't disagree. I don't disagree with it. I just don't feel the need to be gay, right?
Okay, no one's telling you gotta be gay, bro. Like, what? What the hell? Who the fuck told you gotta be gay, dude? I'm straight. Bro, like, I'm sorry. Just honestly, like, sometimes I just, like, I question my whole life, dude. Like, serious? Like, dude, who said that? Yo,
Hello.
what's up? How old are you?
Me, I'm 53.
For sure. Do you think that being gay is wrong or immoral?
Definitely, I believe that it's
Why so?
immoral. I was brought up to be a conservative Christian, and when I grew up that way, that's what I was trained to believe. But as I got older and I started to have my own thoughts, um, it doesn't do well to society, and I think it's wrong by a biblical standpoint.
So, you're a conservative Christian right now?
Yeah, I would consider
Your
myself.
subscription. Thank you
Now,
so much.
go ahead.
Okay,
One thing I
yeah.
want you
So,
to
go
go
ahead.
ahead. I was going to say one thing I want you to understand though, and one thing I don't like that a lot of gay people do. If you say that you don't believe in the lifestyle is correct, they call you homophobic, or that you're what do they say, intolerant of other people's lifestyle, which I am not. And I think some gay people are intolerant of people who object to their lifestyle because they feel they take that personally. I don't believe that LGBT and the gay lifestyle should be taught to children before they reach maturity to make their own decisions.
So
So
we shouldn't teach them you can be straight either.
you don't have to teach that because most people are straight from birth.
Yeah, most
Well,
people. I mean, a lot of people are gay too. So the idea is that the reason why we have to talk about this is to accept people, right? In a society in which is historically speaking not accepted people. That's the reason
Okay,
why it needs
go
to be
ahead.
talked about. It needs to be expressed that it's okay to be gay.
No, I don't. I think you can tell people they live that lifestyle, but
I
I
don't know
don't
what you
think
mean by
telling
what do you mean by lifestyle? Lifestyle makes it implies that it's like some sort of choice, right? It is the case that someone is gay by a biological fact, right, of their attraction. Okay, the same reason that like there's a biological fact about my attraction.
okay, I agree that there's some biological implications, but it doesn't make it correct. Let me give you
Sure.
a point here.
Well, no, I'm
Um,
not saying that just because there's a biological inclination means it's right. I'm just saying I'm describing the process in which it occurs. Can you give me a reason why an adult consenting relationship in which there's gay intercourse is wrong?
yeah, it's wrong because it doesn't produce any offspring. The purpose of, I'm talking from a biblical standpoint, when you have sex with someone, the purpose is to produce offspring. And enjoyment is a byproduct of that. So I mean, if you're gay, you're having sex, but you're not. It's not. It's not producing anything. Plus, I mean, if a person is engaging in that and they want to have a family, they can't have children unless they adopt. So that's why I think it's not right.
Okay, is it wrong for me to engage in intercourse with a woman that I've married and that is infertile?
That's infertile.
Yeah.
You mean? I mean, yeah, I can't have. No, if you have sex with someone within the confines of marriage, whether you can have children or not, it doesn't make it unethical.
Okay. So, what biblically speaking stops gay people from being able to get married?
Well, first thing is in the Bible. I know a lot of Christians don't take
What
the
verse
Bible
says
serious.
that marriage is only between a man and a woman in a prescriptive sense?
Yeah, and in the Bible, in the New Testament, it talks about. I can show you the exact scripture. I don't have it on me right now, but I can show it to you. I can quote it for you if you like. But it says basically it runs on a whole list of immoral acts, and it says homosexuality is one of those, as well as what they call fornication, which means having sex outside of
What
marriage.
verse?
I can find.
What
Hold on,
verse
I
says
have
that engaging in gay intercourse in the New Testament is wrong?
in gay intercourse. Um, I have a Bible here. I don't know exactly which verse it is, but I know it's in the New Testament. And I will. What I'll do is I can find it for you, and I can what do you call it? I can send it to you through the text, to the text. But it does say that in the Bible, and also in the Old Testament too.
Yeah, I don't
And
think
in
it's
the
necessarily clear if you look at like the Greek. Um, I think that there are issues in establishing that. When it relates to like the marriage, though, there's nowhere in the Bible where, in a prescriptive sense, it says that marriage is only between a man and a woman. Secondly, right, we can relate to the idea that the Bible isn't accurate in prescribing what's right and what's wrong, right, about what we should do in the context of marriage, what we should do in the context of our relationships, how we ought to act, right? So, what tells us that the Bible is accurate in doing so?
Okay, first it does say the Bible, the Old and the New Testament, gives a plethora of arguments about having sex and what's right in the marriage between men and women, especially in the Old Testament. Now, Jesus in the New Testament, he didn't give a whole lot of laws like Moses did in the Torah, but he maintained that the laws of the Old Testament should be followed. And there it does specifically say that sex is only between a married man, and it says fornication, which is having sex with animals and other human and homosexual activity wasn't considered right. A lot of Christians don't.
Can you read
Uh,
Exodus 21 for me?
Exodus 21.
Yeah. Or I can read 21,
Yeah, go
22, by
ahead.
the
Go. I
way.
have a Bible here. Go ahead.
Actually, wait, no, hold up. It's not coming up. Give me 1 second. 1 second. Okay, so Exodus 21, 20 through 21. You want to know what it says? Anyone who beats their male or female slave with a rod must be punished if the slave dies as a direct result. But they are not to be punished if the slave recovers after a day or two, since the slave is their property. Do you think that's something that we ought to hold to because it's in the Bible? By the way, I can't hear you when you're paused, but tap that screen, everyone. Let's try to get to 750,000 likes. If you want to help get out to more people, share the live. Let's try to get to 750 shares as well. If you like my content, follow me if you haven't already. I go live literally every single day. But yeah, chat, this verse is absolutely fucking wild. Exodus 21, 20 through 21. One of the most wild verses in the Bible. Yeah. Like this is pretty fucking clear. This is why you probably don't want to hold to notions within the Old Testament. One of the best reasons. I appreciate the hand art. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, Tiffy. Oh, he just got removed for community guidelines too. TikTok is going wild today, chat. I don't know what's going on. Like, I don't know what he said that got him bananaed, but let me go to the next person. Only send a guest request if you disagree. We're going to tap the next person. Keep tapping that screen, everyone. Share the live, y'all. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
Oh my God, is it me?
Yeah, how old are you?
I'm 22.
Do you think it's wrong or moral to be gay?
No, I'm gay.
Okay, for sure. I'm just looking for people who want to debate, but I appreciate you coming on. Thank you so much. We're going to go on to the next person. Only send a guest request if you disagree. Again, we're just looking for some debates, everyone. Keep tapping that screen. Let's try to get to, again, 1 million likes, y'all. Let's try to get to 1 million likes, y'all. By the way, everyone, we're about 2 hours and 20 minutes in the live. We've got a while left on the live here today, at least like 4+ hours or something like that. So we're going to be on here for a while. Again, if you disagree, make sure to send a guest request right now. Please only send a guest request if you disagree. Do you support? Yes, I think it's absolutely okay to be gay. Nothing wrong with being gay. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
I'm 28.
Yeah, do you think it's wrong or moral to be gay?
I think it's so wrong. It's sick.
Why?
Well, man, just cause what you're doing right here, I think you're so sick. I think you're a sick and evil man.
Okay, that's just not even like actually like good troll. All right, everyone, keep tapping that screen. Let's try to get to 500. Or fuck, I keep saying the same word. Let's try to get to 1 million likes, y'all. Let's run the like button up, everyone. Dean gets so many fucking likes for no reason. People spam the like button on his live. So let's tap it as much as we do on Dean's. We got 4.9 thousand people, y'all. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
I'm 19 years old.
Yeah, for sure. Do you think it's wrong or moral to be gay?
No, I don't think it's wrong. I mean, you could be whatever you want to be. Just don't force it on people.
So what's forcing it upon people? Like saying it's okay to be gay? Appreciate the coral. Thank you so much.
No, bringing it into every culture, bringing it into our schools, having group meetings about being gay and forcing people that don't want to go to it, go to stuff like that. Just like if you want to be gay, be gay. If you want to be straight, be straight. You shouldn't make a big
So wait, what was forcing? Can you explain? I'm sorry.
Basically, making people do stuff that they don't want to do. That's literally it. Like
wait, who's making stuff? Wait, who's forcing someone to be gay?
Like schools, how they have like these big like I want to say pep rallies about it, but assemblies.
Like pride events?
Kind of, sort of, but not really.
That say accept gay people, normalize being gay. What's wrong with that's not forcing it on anyone. That's just saying accept people who are gay.
Yeah, but if you're making kids go to it, that when they don't want to go to it because they don't want to be gay, that's kind of forcing it on someone. Making
that's not nothing about that's forcing someone to be gay, right? And also, where are they forcing children to go to these places?
Did you not see like the big ass article that came out?
Appreciate the coral. Thank you so much. Wasn't that like some sort of voluntary thing?
It was like 3 or 4 months ago where the kids got suspended because they didn't want to wear a pride t-shirt.
Thank you so much. They forced them to wear a pride t-shirt. They would get suspended if they didn't wear a pride t-shirt.
They basically got suspended because they said that they weren't gonna wear it because they did not.
Give me a source on that. I'd love to see the link. Yeah, because I'd be against that because like that's wearing a shirt. Right, but yeah, we should teach in school that it's okay to be gay.
That's all I heard. Like, I'm not saying it's wrong to be gay. Just don't.
What's wrong with teaching people that it's okay to be gay?
It's not that they're teaching that it's okay. It's the fact.
No. Is there anything wrong with that?
Huh?
Is there anything wrong with teaching people that it's okay to be gay?
No. I mean, you could be.
All right. Well, I'm just looking for people who disagree, but I appreciate you coming on. All right, we're going to go to the next person. Only send a guest request if you disagree. Again, just looking for some debates. Everyone keep tapping that screen. Let's try to get to 1 million likes. Everyone, you already know the deal. Let me go on to the next person, though. Again, only send a guest request if you do disagree, y'all. All right, everyone. Yeah, what's up? How old are you?
All right, there. What's
How
up,
old are you?
mate? How old am I?
Yeah.
17, mate.
You got to be 18 plus to join the live. Someone said stop copying Dean. Bro, I can't do it. Those comments are always so funny. I've been doing this topic for over a year. I appreciate the lock and key. Thank you so much, Johnny. Appreciate it. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
I'm 20, bro.
Yeah, do you think it's wrong or immoral to be gay?
So I do. It's kind of like a complicated type of discussion just because there's so much debate. But I think it ties into like traditional values and just kind of like, I don't know. I think I hopped on one time. You were doing a live just talking about God, and I think it ties into like the whole Adam and Eve thing, bro. So like to have success in society, you have to have structure. And originally it's a man and a female to reproduce and to kind of keep things going.
Man and female?
Yeah, I mean, being straight. Theoretically, like if everybody's gay, bro,
Why wouldn't you say male or female or man and woman?
whichever one, you know what I mean. But like theoretically, everybody's gay, everybody's lesbian. It's just unproductive, and then life stops. So I mean, it just doesn't
Yeah,
really.
so no, like, people can still produce children even though they're gay. One, through engaging in intercourse with the opposite sex. Two, through IVF. Three, through artificial insemination. Right, there are many different ways you can produce children, especially even without engaging in sex with the opposite sex. So that's one. Right. Two, it's not going to happen in terms of everyone being gay. Again, next, do you think it's wrong for me not to want to engage in intercourse with anyone?
I just think it comes down to like being disciplined. Like
Can you answer
you're.
my question?
Can you ask it again?
Is it wrong for me not to want to engage in intercourse with people?
No, it's natural.
Okay, so is being gay wrong because it's natural, not natural, or something?
I mean, if you like think about it, why?
Because again, it is the case that every single person didn't want to engage in intercourse, we wouldn't be able to reproduce, right?
Sure. Why do men want to engage and why do females want to engage in intercourse?
Pleasure, expression of love, children.
Sure. If intercourse goes through a male and a female, what is the end goal? Like, why is it made that way?
Pleasure, expression, or love, or reproduction. I just
Why
gave you
does
three.
a man ejaculate, pleasure, and let go
Pleasure,
of?
expression of love, and that.
Yeah, but I feel like you're kind of dancing around like what I'm trying to get at. Like it's obviously to reproduce. Like, yes, you can express love. Yes, you can show affection that way. But like it's meant and there's a solid kind of uniform way of reproducing, and it's for a man and a female to be together. So like, yes, you can be with a guy and you can experience pleasure. A female can be with a female and you can experience pleasure. But that's almost going against the grain as to like why we were created. So
By the way, Chad, that I'm pretty sure that whatever podcast sending a rose, they're not actually them. I'm pretty sure that's not them. So you're just saying that, like, again, engaging intercourse that does not lead to reproduction is wrong. All right, I can give you a scenario where a man engages in intercourse with a woman who's infertile. Do you think that's wrong?
I mean, look at like history, bro. Like when every major like empire.
Yes, no, maybe so.
It's when everybody just kind of going haywire and just kind of like living for themselves rather than like having good morals and just kind of. I mean, like honestly, like, do you think society would be extremely productive if half of the population decided to become gay or lesbian?
You can't just decide to become gay. Can you choose to find me sexually arousing right now?
I don't think so.
So you can't choose your sexuality?
I mean, this kind of ties in. I mean, like, if you don't mind me asking, are you like an atheist? Like, what's your kind of perspective?
Am I an atheist? Yeah, I am an atheist.
Okay, so like you're a man of reason, right?
Okay.
Okay, so being assigned, what you are at birth, whether you're male or female, like, why is it that it's kind of like a new trend to think that you can just deviate from the way it's been for thousands of years?
Appreciate the Panther pause. People who are trans have existed throughout all society.
Okay.
I don't know what you're talking about. This isn't new, right? People have been trans.
Sure.
Right? It's just you just have learned that people are trans. It's not a trend.
You wouldn't say that it's kind of picking up popularity?
Why do you think someone would do something that would increase their likelihood of getting bullied, of getting discriminated against, of getting hated?
Because it's that
That
feeling
reduces their opportunities in terms of engaging in intercourse with people.
It's that feeling of like being rebellious, going against the grain, doing something that's not common. Like a lot.
Why wouldn't they do other things?
Like what?
You can do way more things, right? You could, if you wanted attention, you could go on the internet all day, right, and talk to people and do debate space stuff. You could just try to like fucking talk to people in Q&A settings, right? You could do IRL content. Like that's, if you want to do fucking attention seeking, do that.
Well, okay, so a man and a woman go together to create a child. That's kind of like a natural instinct built into nature, animals, people, whatever. Do you think that it's like I mean, obviously you don't. I know your answer, but to me, it's some type of like mental illness to like.
What's a mental illness?
You're not right in the head, bro.
No. Can you give me a definition?
Do you want me to look it up?
Do you not have a definition?
I mean, why don't you give me one?
I can, but like I'm asking what your framework is that you consider it a definition. I mean, a mental illness, because under my definition, it wouldn't be a mental illness.
Yeah, bro. I feel like the majority of the people on here, you as well, are just gonna toast me. But good luck to the next person.
Okay, all right. So no arguments. You just call it a mental illness, and you got to leave
I just think it's not right, bro. Like
without an argument, without reason, just nothing.
No, bro, because I mean, I'm a Christian, bro. I believe in God.
Do you have any justification for your God existing?
Yeah, bro. Tap into the Bible, experience it for yourself, bro.
How does that make it different from, say, like for example, right? If I were to have a different book that claims that like 500 people saw a floating pig, would you believe it?
The Bible's different than any other book, dog.
Okay, so how is it different?
Because there's only one Jesus, Brody.
Okay, and what about there being one Jesus means anything? Actually, there are multiple people who are named Jesus, even at that time period.
You know what I'm talking about, though, bro. There's one Savior, bro. What he says goes, dog.
You want to something wild too?
What's wild?
You know that his name wasn't actually Jesus, right? That's a translation that we have.
Translation to English, right? From what language?
Yeah, what was his name?
There's
Yeshua.
Okay. Yeshua. Cool. Yeah, that's my guy. And I don't know. He made a man for things that a man's supposed to do, and a female for the things that females are supposed to do, Brody. So I mean, it's not even hate, dog. Like it's not like
There's just no argument. It's just wrong.
No, in the Bible it just says hate the sin, love the sinner, bro. And
yeah, but there's no justification for the Bible being accurate and prescribing to us what's right and wrong about reality.
It just depends. It depends on how you view things, Brody. Like I said, I mean, if you took a leap and you tried diving into the faith, you tried praying one time and just kind of connect with him.
I have. I grew up Christian.
What's that?
I have. I literally grew up Christian.
What happened?
Can't make sense of the religion at all.
It's because you didn't have a connection. You were following a religion. You
can't have a connection with something that doesn't exist.
But he does exist, my boy.
There are contradictions with the worldview, right? We can relate to the problem of evil, right? We can relate to our arguments of perfection. Like these are literal contradictions with the worldview. Appreciate the handout. Thank you so much.
There's a lot of things going on right now, bro. If you tap into the book of Revelations, it's coming.
Give me one thing specifically within Revelations that has not happened throughout the rest of the context of history, which indicates that the end times is happening.
I mean, you talk about the mark of the beast, any type of prophecy that's being fulfilled right now. The Euphrates River.
Where are we getting the mark of the beast?
Elon Musk's Neuralink and the chip being implanted in the head or the brain. It's supposed to be.
But that's not for transaction.
Well,
and it's also not mandated.
Not yet. You just wait. They're just.
Oh, so it hasn't happened yet.
Well, I mean, you being a man of logic right now, how do you incorporate something like that? This is supposedly supposed to cure Alzheimer's.
Yeah, there's no evidence that this has happened. Therefore, I'm not going to accept that it happened.
If you're blind, if you're deaf, if you're paralyzed, you can walk, you can hear, you can see. So it has to like integrate into it, doggy.
But that's not mandating. That's saying helping people with ailments that it sounds like your God caused.
It sounds like the Antichrist. The Antichrist is supposed to be goated. He's supposed to be good looking. He's supposed to be a smooth talker. He's supposed to be smart. He's supposed to bring everybody together.
Who do you think is the Antichrist?
I'm not too sure. I couldn't tell you that. I'm just saying, like, there's a lot of things going on right now that point to God.
None of that indicates that the end times is happening right now, by the way.
Well, read and check it out, Doug.
Yeah, I mean, I have. I've looked at those, and I don't think that indicates anything that, couldn't have been known.
I mean, honestly, have you read the Bible cover to cover?
Nope.
You should try it.
Have you?
I'll be honest, I have not.
What are the first 3 books of the New Testament?
Oh, God, it's been a while. Matthew, Mark, Luke, John, Acts,
You got it.
Romans, something. Did I really?
Yeah, you got it.
Fire. I don't know, bro. Just kind of like to go back to the beginning. I actually had this conversation with my my sister the other day. It's not about. I mean, at the end of the day, bro, love's the answer. Like loving your neighbor, loving people, regardless of what they believe in, how they act. It's just like this weird deviation from the way things I believe should be the way.
But that's just because you believe in a particular religion, right? And there's no justification particularly for this religion, so there'd be no reason for me to accept this answer.
Well, I don't know. That was just kind of my 2 cents, bro.
All right, appreciate you coming on, Elijah. Thank you so much. Have a good day, bro.
Definitely you too.
All right, we're going to go to the next person. Only send a guest request if you disagree. We're just looking for some debates. Everyone tap that screen. Let's try to get to 1 million likes. If you want to help get out to more people, share the live. We have 5,000 people in here. So if you tap the screen, we should be able to easily get to 1.5 million likes real quick, everyone.
Hey, what's up, man?
What's up? How old are you?
I'm 21.
For sure. Do you think it's wrong or immoral to be gay?
I have a different viewpoint on that. I did want to let you know, I think that you might have like a booger in your nose.
This person did the same thing on Dean's Live. We're going to go to the next person. I remember that claim. Appreciate the